Opie and Dopey.
Two guys that hate each other.
Just shut your mouth.
I hate them.
Shut up.
Don't be unkind.
Shut up, bitch.
Oh, very nice.
Shut the fuck up.
You're a fine bunch of bullies, aren't you?
I'm Opie.
I could give a fuck. I'm Jim Norton, and I'm on the radio.
Shut up.
The Opie and Anthony Show. It's all about fun, fun, fun.
I'd love to spit in your face.
I will fucking kill you.
Shut up, stupid.
I'm just a zilch and I know it.
Who cares? We're trying to do a fucking radio.
I know what we're trying to do. I'm sitting here across from you. I understand that.
The Opie and Anthony Show.
Despicable asshats.
These dummies that work for us. You guys stink.
Ben looks like a tall baby.
Always laughing in the wrong places. Ben, where's the coffee?
You rock.
Hopefully he's going through a car wash with his mouth open.
And there's Steve.
Steve is a piece of garbage.
And you stink.
You are cordially invited to a robbery rape.
This is family entertainment.
This show is a disaster.
Opie and Anthony Show.
If you have any poo, bring it now.
But enough of this palaver. Let's get the show on the road.
I love doing this. I have to answer certain charges that are being levied against me at this time. I can't just let this go unaddressed. I have been accused of crimes, misappropriations. Misappropriation. Let me go to page 3, paragraph 6 of my outline of the problems that I'm getting. Les is very angry with me. I believe it's very personal. Very personal. Very personal. He's taking this very personally. What are you going to do? Walk up to me, go bada bing in the head and get $500 million? Ooh, it's not going to happen. Get my brains all over your Ivy League caps? Ooh. And Joe Hollander, I was telling him I was going to satellite radio back in 1956. I believe that's when I first came up with the idea of satellite radio. 1956, Robin. Oh, where's Robin? She's not even here at the press conference. Oh, that's right. She's back at Sirius Studios. I'm holding this press conference here today on the Opie and Anthony Show because I have no listeners on Sirius, and I have to hold the press conference elsewhere. I would have done this on my own show a few months ago, Robin. But since I know I have no listeners, I have to now hold press conferences. Oh, where's my money? Money. Oh, money. They want to take my $500 million. Ooh, and my stock that I kept secret. They talk about secret deals. A secret deal. Let me go to my paperwork. Let me go to my paperwork. Secret deals. I had a pile of stock options. Yes, and they were hidden up behind the fence on the grassy knoll. I had stock options there. There was some in the book depository. Very secretive, Robin. Even though you're not here. Who's this Jew attorney next to me? Oh, it was a comedy. I watched that as many times as I've seen Pulp Fiction. I watched that fucking video of the entire press conference. It went for 20 minutes. Over 20 minutes last night.
Stephen from Bayshore, it wasn't secret stock. It was double secret stock.
Double secret stock, Robin.
I'm not eating on the air, by the way, so, John, you were wrong.
Unbelievable what he did. He was a man losing his mind.
I hope the rest of the country could finally, see that this guy is a fraud.
Oh.
And they will finally see that he does all sorts of stuff behind closed doors.
I'm an honest man.
And secret meetings.
I've always been an honest broadcaster. I have been honest to my listeners. I have been... wait, I got a nose job. Why is my nose growing? Why is my nose continuing to grow as I'm saying this, Robin? Ooh, give me my money. 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 It's not about the money. It's about the cash. Oh, it's the same thing? Oh, let me go to page 6 of the allegations against me. Les and Joel Hollander walked into my office and said, "You are a wonderful human being, fabulous person. We love you." And that was back in 1990 when I was inventing the internet. Oh, it was Lenny Bruce. Dude, it was like watching Lenny Bruce come apart at the seams. A former, brilliant innovator losing his fucking mind. He was shaking, he was stammering, and he's going through this paperwork, shooting glances off side to side. If the fuck hadn't been such a prick to us, I would almost feel sorry for him. Almost.
And he was trying to do jokes yesterday.
Oh, they were bombing.
He was getting car crashes left and right.
I replayed the "Does Les Think He's 11" clip 800 times, which is classic. It's a classic bomb. All you hear is him deliver this joke, and you just hear... the camera's going. The fucking camera's going.
You would think one cameraman would give him a little love.
And then he goes and tries to fix it by making him 10. Thinking shaving a year off of the joke is going to be funny. Oh, he bombed. It was fantastic. I watched it and watched it and watched it. To see this guy squirm like this. It's in all the newspapers and everything. As CBS is deciding they're going to sue Howard for $500 million over the fact that he was promoting his upcoming Sirius radio show on CBS Radio.
And that he was making secret deals behind the scenes.
And, not disclosing. There's all kinds of things you got to do when you make another deal between radio companies. One is disclosure. Because usually the company you're working for has the right to match an offer that you get.
First right of refusal.
Yeah.
We had that back in the day.
Yeah. So if
we couldn't just leave the company without first telling them, well, this is what's going to happen. Now it's up to you to try to match this.
You got to match it. And it's their right to try to match it or say, no, we're not going to match it. Go away.
Because the logic being, they made you big.
Right.
They made you big, and they gave you a platform to be syndicated across America and all that. So they just want first right to keep you.
Apparently, they're alleging, CBS, that he never disclosed this huge stock deal that went down. Also, there's some misappropriations, all kinds of... I think the SEC can get involved in this, because if he had this stock deal... and you're pumping up the company that you're going to. You don't even work there yet. You know you're going there. You know that this stock deal, that you're going to get huge amounts of stock, is based directly on how many people subscribe, and you're trying to then solicit subscribers. A little iffy. The SEC isn't one of these gray area guys like the FCC, Howard. You're used to the FCC where you can, argue a point on artistic merit, things like that, the gray area. The SEC really doesn't want to fucking hear it. And you have no friends in the United States government. So I think there's a little bit of a battle here for him. And that's separate from the CBS thing, which, man, what a set of balls. If everything he was saying is true, and I don't believe a tenth of what he was saying on his press conference, the idea that Les Moonves walked in and Howard asked him, why didn't you just tell me not to talk about it? And Les turns around and says, because I knew I could sue you later. Oof-ah! Not even lard on that fist. Not even lard to make it a little more gentle. Whammo!
And you know where that comes from. CBS back in the day when Howard made this deal was completely blindsided.
Yep.
CBS had no clue that he was leaving for satellite radio.
No one did. You know who knew?
And that's why
Sirius and Howard, his own staff. He even said his own staff didn't know that. Not he wasn't talking about the deal or anything. That he made the deal. He walked in one day and said, "Hey, I'm going to satellite radio." No talk. I don't know what kind of contract he had, but no one else can do that, And apparently now it's coming out that he couldn't either. And big trouble, but oof, that press conference.
That's going to be a lot of fun.
Oh, did I watch him just squirming. Bring it up. How many times do you have to say how honest you are? He actually comments on how many times Les Moonves said, this isn't personal, it's business. This isn't personal, it's business. This is impersonal, it's business. He said, if a guy says something that many times, it's personal. Oh, just like if you say you don't care, I don't care.
I don't care. I just don't
Does that
care.
mean that someone cares? If you say you're honest 20 times, does that mean you're dishonest? I don't care. I don't care.
I don't care. I don't care. I honestly don't care.
Care.
Well, we got some clips from the press conference.
Oh, fantastic.
Listen to this.
Let me tell you what's in his lawsuit that they're going to file. CBS is saying they're suing me because they claim that I entered into a secret agreement with Sirius Satellite Broadcasting. They also say that I entered in for secret compensation. They say that I misused CBS airtime to promote Sirius Satellite Radio. They claim that I misled them into thinking that I was staying at CBS. I was going to stay there. And also that I hurt CBS financially.
God damn it, are you fucking with me?
The secret deal, he talks about how the fact that it was in all the papers. His deal, the money that he was going to make. Howard, you know, that's not the secret deal. The secret deal was that stock shit. That's the biggie. That's the one that when it came out in the paper, everyone went, whoa. Everyone's sharing the wealth there. Mel got some shares. Howard got them. Buchwald, his agent, got shares. Everyone got all these shares that came out of the woodwork that no one knew about.
And there was an incentive?
Yeah, an incentive. He was supposed to get those shares at the end of his deal, somewhere around 2010. He was supposed to get those shares of Sirius stock, millions of dollars. If he met his goals, his subscription goals, he got them immediately. Wouldn't that motivate you to promote the shit out of where you're going?
And the timeline was before January 1st, right?
Yeah.
Before he left CBS.
Yep.
And that's why this is a real big deal.
He was pushing the hell out of these. And he, talk about a little bit of scrambling and panic. Before the lawsuit was even filed by CBS, Howard called a press conference. And again, if he, in the old days, just months ago, where would that press conference have taken place?
Right on his show.
Right on his show, because he knows that's where the people are and that's where you get the ratings. How can he now say that, oh, I got plenty of listeners. All his listeners came over. Everyone, he's talking about how badly CBS is doing, and everyone bailed out to come to satellite to listen to me. Hoo-hoo. If that's the case, why not address the people on your show? Because you know you ain't got shit for listeners. And it's already dropped way off. It peaked around the holidays, and now I've seen the graphs. I've seen them. Looked right at them. And the crossover between XM and Sirius happened where XM is now outselling Sirius again. Just happened. What are you going to peak again? Was there going to be another big... What do you got? Go out with that Men in Black flasher? Flash all your fans in the face so they resubscribe again? It's the only way. That's a great idea. I think I can do that. I invented that, Robin. I think that's the only way you're going to get another peak like that. It just isn't going to happen. They're not coming over that quickly.
Here's another clip from the press conference.
I'm not a lawyer, but let me address this stuff.
But I invented lawyer.
Because you know what? I got to stand up for myself. All right, first they say there was a secret agreement. Well, let's talk about the secret agreement. 14 months before I was to leave Viacom, CBS, whatever they call themselves this day, I announced I was going to satellite radio. I spoke about it on the radio. Every newspaper outlet, every media outlet covered the fact that I was going to Sirius Satellite Radio. It was published in every newspaper. There was public disclosure of the entire deal, my salary, everything.
Oh, sorry.
And on top of that, I've been talking about the fact that I'm going to go on satellite radio for the last couple of years. For 5 years I've been talking about it.
Come on. For a couple of years. Couple of 5, 10, 20, 50 years. That's it. More Howie math. 2 years plus trouble equals 5 years. Ooh, I've been talking about it for years.
Hey, this guy's a great big phony.
Come on.
You're a great big phony, you know that? That's right. You're a big fat phony.
How obnoxious
What is it?
That clip?
What is it?
I wanted to know what that clip is, by the way, for 6 months.
That's from Family Guy.
Okay.
Yeah.
What is it, Howard? Is it 14 months? Is it 18 months, 24 months, like you said, 2 years? Is it 5 years? 5 years ago, this guy was talking about satellite. Find me a tape. Find me one fucking tape. There wasn't one person. Excuse me, satellite radio. I don't mean to insult you, but 5 years ago, no one in broadcast radio was considering coming over to satellite unless you were a misfit or kicked out of radio.
Yeah.
5 years ago, no one in broadcast radio, especially someone as successful as Howard Stern, was considering going to satellite radio. Stop it. You're lying. Is this part of your honesty? How honest you are to your listeners, Howard? Christ.
But Les Moonves claims it was a secret.
Secret.
Now, how can you have it both ways? How can there be a secret agreement if everybody in the world, including his own radio stations, are broadcasting the deal?
By the way, everything you hear is him fidgeting.
Oh, yeah, he just loses his mind.
He's got papers, and he's going through them, and he can't stay still in his seat. He's rolling around. He's like touching his hair. He's freaking out. He's a man. I was looking at a guy who's by a thread, dude. Hanging by a thread. I watched that tape. I watched it. It was 20 minutes long. I watched it 3 times in a row because I couldn't get enough. I was watching every nuance of it, everything that came out of his mouth, the questions that the press was asking, how he responded to it, trying to protect himself by not saying certain things.
And he's spinning this thing because what they're talking about as far as a secret deal is that he made the deal with Sirius without talking to CBS.
Right. That's
secretive. When the deal was finally, official, then everyone knew about it.
Then it went public in the paper. Aside from that stock thing, no one heard about that. But it's the deal before anyone heard about it.
That's where the problem is. That's where Les Moonves and Joel Hollander and the rest of the gang at CBS has the problem.
Secret deal.
That he made this deal behind their backs without even talking to them about it. And they were all... problem. Everybody was blindsided. Everybody.
Unless Moonves lowered himself into my personal file cabinets on a pulley system, much like Tom Cruise in Mission Impossible, to get my secrets, Robin. To get my secrets.
We got to get
secret.
Get the Mission Impossible music ready. Here we go.
There are plenty of secrets. Who's behind me? Who's behind me?
My cover is blown. My cover is blown, Robin. Everyone's on to me. What do I do? Your mission, Howard, if you decide to accept it, is to try to get away with $500 million and do as little work as is humanly possible and not be crucified by your former employer. If you decide to accept this, you're probably going to have to pay out some kind of huge settlement. Oh, no. Money, 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 money. Money, money, money. This tape will self-destruct in 10 seconds. I believe. Or is it? No, 15. It's 25, 30, 5 years. The tape is going to destruct in 5 years. About the time I launched satellites into orbit to get on satellite radio. I was thinking in advance of everybody, Robin. Who's that? I think Tom Cruise is on to me. The Scientologists, they want my money too. Everyone wants my money. Money, 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 money. The milk is to be delivered in a paper bag, tilted at a 45-degree angle. Yes, I'm wearing tissue boxes on my feet, but it is to save money because CBS wants to rape me, Robin. You know how much slippers go for these days? I can't afford it. They want to take my money. My vagina.
He's having a tough couple of months.
Oh, this is just...
it's Howard, great. It's going to get a little worse.
Yeah.
Just a little worse.
Could get a tad worse.
Just a little bit worse.
That's all. Everyone's got secrets.
We're hearing things. We're hearing things.
Have you noticed everyone's got these secrets? And it's like they come out and it freaks Howard out. He didn't know they were suing him. Oh, poor bastard.
You know, I have an announcement to make.
Oh,
we have a secret, too.
Oh. We do?
Yeah, what the hell? Everyone else has secrets. We have one, too.
Okay, wait.
Oh, yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Jimmy, we have a secret.
I have one, too.
Okay,
all right, let's hear it.
I'd rather not say.
Oh, come on.
No.
Share.
No.
Even Jimmy's got secrets against me.
Here we go. Back to the press conference.
They're broadcasting the deal. He put me on David Letterman. He put me on 60 Minutes. And Les Moonves says he didn't know there was an agreement. It was a secret. How can that be? It must be that, just like everyone else, Les Moonves isn't listening to his own CBS radio stations or his own CBS television stations. Les Moonves is telling us it was a secret. Was there anyone in this room that didn't know I was going to satellite and what the deal was? You read about it every day in the paper.
Yeah, after the fact.
After the fact.
Howard. You can't like sign the deal
after you breached your contract
and then go into your staff, tell them that you've signed the deal, and then tell Infinity that you signed the deal. This doesn't work that way. Secrets, Rob. Secrets.
They say I misused CBS airtime to promote Sirius satellite radio. Okay. Let's go into that.
Oh.
When I signed my deal with satellite radio, I went to Joel Hollander, the president of the radio division, and I said, Joel, I've signed a deal to go to satellite. How you want to handle it? He says, I don't want you to talk about satellite radio. I said, okay, I have a point of view on this. Can I talk about it? I've always talked on the air about anything and everything that I do. When I put out a movie, when I put out a book, I talked about it.
Anything self-serving.
I said, it's the biggest media story of the year. Why don't I go on the radio and talk about it? Why should every other place get benefits of ratings? He said to me, I agree with you. You can talk about Sirius Satellite on the air. I want you to do me one favor. Don't mention it by name. Don't call it Sirius. I said, okay, I'm going to call it Joel laughed and said, I think that's funny. I went on the air, and for the next 14 months pretty much, I talked about Sirius Satellite Radio much in the same way that I've talked about my book deals, my movie deals, anything that's in my life I talk about.
It's a little different.
Joel on several occasions checked in. Hey, I think you're being funny. Now.
I think, now. Next point. I think it was different with the book and movie deal since Infinity had a piece of that action. Since they were getting paid off of it. Oh, Christ. It's a man just losing it. I highly recommend the video.
Yeah, this is some of the better clips coming up.
It's fantastic.
The Moonves is 11 years old clip is
Oh, listen to this bomb.
It's almost first this, though.
A couple of days ago, I went to visit Les and Joel, the Mighty Two Stooges. I went to visit them. I went with my agent.
You know why I went to visit them, right? Because this is really, really serious.
And there were three Stooges, weren't there? I believe Mo, Larry, always there. And then sometimes Curly or Shemp. And then Curly Joe Besser, who I think no one liked him. Were you Shemp or Curly guy?
Shemp.
Curly
was funny.
Curly was funny, but yeah, Shemp was a little more odd.
Curly was a bit campy. Not to shit on him, he was Curly, but Shemp, there was a complete misery to.
Yes. But then the Two Stooges, I've never heard of them.
I haven't either, and I don't think that would be a very successful television program.
No.
You need the third.
You need the third Stooge.
You'd have to put it on after Abbott and,
Just Abbott.
Yeah.
It's a show called Just Abbott.
Yeah. All straight lines, no jokes. Who would enjoy that? Oh. I don't think anyone would. Love you, Hawk.
And I think, too, that I can say that in my years of public life, that I welcome this kind of examination, because people have got to know whether or not their president's a crook. Well, I'm not a crook. I've earned everything I've got.
Wow. Well, that audio wasn't as good as the rest, quality-wise, but Howard was really making a point there. My dog Checkers. Let me tell you a little story about a little dog, my dog named Checkers. Robin.
A couple of days ago, I went to visit.
I'm not bombing Cambodia.
My Two Stooges. I went to visit them. I went with my agent. I said, why are you guys suing me? Wouldn't we be better served if you guys concentrated on your radio division and I went and concentrated on satellite? We had a good 20 years together. I showed up every day for work for you guys. I could have, in the last 14 months, I could have not shown up. I could have been sick. I delivered the ratings. I delivered the money to you guys. Why are you picking on me? Why didn't you stop me if you didn't like what I was doing? And Les goes, well, I'm the one who kept you on the air, and I knew I could sue you afterwards.
Ballsy move. I
said,
that.
Les, wait a second. Are you admitting to fraud here? You misled me. You told me I could talk about Sirius Radio, and then you knew in the back of your mind you were going to sue me? He said this. This guy's a CEO of a company. Let me tell you something. My prediction. This guy he's the one perpetrating the hoax.
He's the one. That was key right there. Listen to his voice when he goes that. This guy thinks he's the one. He's
the one perpetrating the hoax. He is a very good guy at picking television shows that you will like to watch. He cannot run CBS radio. He doesn't know a thing about radio. He's what we call in the business a star effer. You know what that means? It means that David Lee Roth on paper sounds good. Adam Carolla has a name. He chose these people because he thinks you're going to listen just because they have a name. He's going to run that radio division into the ground, mark my words. And he won't take any responsibility. Joel Hollander will be fired. But believe me, Les is in on the whole deal.
Man, he's losing his mind.
He is really losing it.
He's losing his mind.
I believe Joel Hollander will be fired. Let me go through some of the allegations written by my Jew attorney. I like having Jews write everything for me. I am looking to get out of this with $500 million with peace, with honor. Let me shuffle my papers written by my Jew Ben Stein. He wrote for me. They perpetrated fraud against me. Les Moonves and Joel Hollander. Are they Jews? Where's Henry Kissinger? As long as no Negroes are involved. Oh, Robin. Hate that fact that I have to work with a Negro. I was told I could speak about Sirius satellite radio. I was told I could talk about my deal. I was told I could talk about massive carpet bombing of Cambodia. Wait, what doesn't fit here? All right, Robin the color. Bring me more Jews. I need more things I can read at a big table.
Oh, God.
They are the best speechwriters. They can babble incessantly and sound like they're making a point.
Anthony going old school today.
The Jews. The music's inspiring.
It is, isn't it?
It's just a shot away. I like it. Hanging out the Huey doors, shooting goops.
Oh, losing it. Just like Tricky Dick.
They say I misled them into thinking I was staying at CBS. I had been talking about going on satellite for the last 5 years. I'd had it with the FCC. I gave them 14 months' notice. I had direct conversations with Joel Hollander before I signed my deal with Satellite, months in advance, and I said, Joel, under no circumstances, under no amount of money do I want to broadcast under the FCC regulations anymore. I don't think you guys have stood up. I don't think you guys have defended us. I don't want to be involved with terrestrial radio anymore. Les Moonves, to the newspapers, made the same statement. I don't think there was anything we could have done to keep Howard Stern on terrestrial radio. He said it. It's his quote. But somehow I misled them into thinking I was staying at CBS. How can you have it both ways? Either I misled you or I didn't.
Whew. Desperation.
Do we have to explain?
You hear it?
He misled them because he didn't tell them about the deal.
Yeah.
And then now the company comments about the deal he made, and then, comes out in the press and says, well, it looks like we couldn't have done anything.
I never made the deals. It was Liddy and the plumbers. They made the deal.
Let's say hi to Mike in Florida. Mike, what's up?
Hey, what's going on, guys?
Hey, Mike.
Listen, I found a clip from Howard Stern back when he was talking about you guys getting fired off WNEW.
Yeah.
And this is from 2002, and this is Howard saying he's done with radio. Hold on, guys.
This is 4 years ago?
Yeah.
This is 4 years ago.
Stupid. It's just so dumb. The whole business has gotten dumb. And you know what? I've moved on in my mind. I want to do 3 more years. I want to go out with grace and style. I want to, anyone who remembers this show will say, hey, Howard was, nuts. Howard did it his way, and goodbye. That's what I want to do. I want to go out with some grace. I don't want to be Amish. I don't want to get too old and be mumbling into the goddamn microphone like some kind of freak from my ranch. If I get a ranch, I won't ask the listeners to pay for it. Yeah, I'll buy my own ranch, thank you. But to all radio DJs, you know who's young? Haley Joel Osment is young. Okay? You're not. None of you. None of you are young men.
He's old at this point, so just get off it.
Shut up, Paul.
And that's coming from after he said you guys are too old for radio. So
Yeah.
there you go.
Yeah, we're too old. We're like 11 years younger than him.
Ouch. Well, the funny thing is, listening to that is great about he wants to go out with grace and style and not babbling into a microphone.
Well, he was babbling into a microphone
Here's
yesterday.
him babbling into a microphone with no grace or style, unless that was the name of his attorney sitting next to him. But I doubt it.
Let's go to
Grace
Nate.
Berg and Stylestein, maybe.
Let's go to Nate in Brooklyn. Nate.
Good morning, guys.
Good morning.
Yeah, I heard that Baba Booey is going to be called to testify in front of the Senate, and he's going to say that there were a lot of buffers between Howard and Sirius.
Yeah, buffers.
Yeah, Fred, can you get me off the hook for old time's sake?
For old time's sake.
Take it easy, guys.
Sorry, can't do it.
Oh, my God. Back to the clips.
This lawsuit is a personal vendetta against me to distract me and to distract you. The radio division is in shambles. Ad space completely sold out. I made them millions of dollars. I was a good trooper. I showed them the way to make millions of dollars in morning radio.
And you made millions.
If I was hurting them, why did they keep me on the air for 14 months? You got to ask yourself that. I asked Les that. Why'd you keep me on the air for 14 months? He goes, I'm the guy who decided to keep you on the air for 14 months. I said, why? If I was hurting you financially. I knew I could sue you later. Well, don't keep me on the air for 14 months and lie. These guys are going to call me all kinds of names in a lawsuit. I'm the most honest broadcaster there is. You might not like me. Some people like it, some people hate it. But I'll tell you one thing, I'm the most honest person in the world. These guys once overpaid me money, sent me too much money. I sent it back to them. I wouldn't cheat anyone out of a dime.
I sent it back to him.
Personal vendetta.
I sent
He's
too much
losing
money.
his mind.
Yo, I got a tax refund once,
Right.
and I was completely entitled to it. I sent it back. I didn't want it because I'm so honest. Honest. Stop, Howard.
You sent money back to him. That's terrific.
Yeah,
That's
paid me
wonderful.
too much.
Yeah.
Great. You did something you're supposed to do.
They sent me $25 million instead of $24.5 million.
You know how
so I
this
sent
shit
the
works.
$500,000 back.
You know how this shit
wow,
works,
you're a great
though.
guy. You're a wonderful human being.
Dude, you know how this shit works. It's accountants and finance guys. He got a check. He doesn't get a check. He doesn't go to his mailbox at wherever he works, and there's an envelope stuck in with everyone else's that says Howard Stern on it, and opens up $1 billion check. It's like his accountant said, I'm looking through payments, and Infinity paid too much.
Right.
I'll send back a check. Howard probably never knew about it.
Yeah, why is that being honest?
Yeah, that's honest?
Because eventually they're going to catch the error and ask for the money back anyway. So you're just.
I never robbed a bank, Opie.
Right.
I never robbed a bank. I'm so honest. I'm the most honest guy because I never robbed a bank.
Well, here's the 11-year-old comment.
Oh, I love this one.
This guy's had a long dislike for me. I'm not going to get into our long history together, but this is all it's about. You know, it's a funny thing. I'm in a meeting with Les Moonves, and I said to him, what is this? He goes, it's not personal, it's business. I believed him at first. Then he said it 10 more times during the meeting. It's not personal, it's business. Well, guess what? When a guy says it that much, it's personal. He turns to me and he goes, I can't believe I had to hear about Howard Stern leaving CBS on my birthday. I said, what are you, 11 years old?
Dude, you just hear chick, 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 chick. His only joke. Bombed. That part of the clip, I watched about 800 times.
Dude, he was so confident that he was going to get the whole room laughing.
Yep.
He waited for the laugh. He waited. He got nothing, and then he stammered.
Then he goes,
Holy crap, we got to hear that again.
Next Bombs and Flubs. It's got to be on.
I had to hear about Howard Stern leaving CBS on my birthday. I said, what are you, 11 years old? Sorry.
Who the? Sorry.
What the? You're supposed to. Instead, he gets.
And he's dodging me. Howard from Moonachie. What are you, 11? And then I don't know if Steve got it. Did the clip end right there?
Oh, no, he got more.
Oh, because he goes to like 10.
Oh, really? He tries to
he tries to make it better, help the joke.
Howard Stern leaving CBS on my birthday. I said, what are you, 11 years old? Sorry. Your birthday? When you're 10, that destroys you.
No, why don't we see if we got any questions?
And then his lawyer goes, all right.
Babbled on too long?
I didn't say that.
Oh.
You're rambling. Am I babbled on too long?
Wow.
Oh, the big bomb. Oh, that stunk. Who the
Well, I was just saying.
Leave it there, the cat'll get it.
You should have had Jackie. You should have brought Martling with you so he could have slid a piece of paper across and made some people laugh.
There you go. Like the old
Christ.
days.
I'll tell you what sickened me about this. The reason they do this, they file, and then they get a bunch of lawyers to do a bunch of magic.
Ooh.
They put words in there. Fraud.
Magic
horrible
lawyer.
Person. Rip-off artists. Disgusting. Misused us. Abused us. I can't sit there and let somebody attack me like that. Even if there's a perception that I've done something wrong, it drives me crazy. I have built a career on being honest with my audience and also being an honest businessman. I would never do anything.
I'm an honest businessman trying to do radio here in New York. I'm coming back from Israel.
XM won't take him.
If there's a subpoena on my desk, I'll know we have a lawsuit.
I'm trying to find a song, but
that man was Jackie Martling. I didn't ask any questions. I didn't ask who had him fired. Oh, shit.
Oh, my God. Let's say hi to Nate in Ohio. Nate.
Guys, what's up?
What's up, Nate?
Hey, man.
Hey, I'm about a year and a half. I've been a Sirius subscriber, right?
Yeah.
I've been an XM subscriber for about 3 months now.
Yeah.
And so, I'm not going to lie. I go between you guys and Howard, right?
Yeah.
Well, I start off with Howard, and we got, talking about this shit all fucking day, about how he got screwed over by Viacom and how great it is with Sirius and all that shit.
Yep.
I turn to you guys are talking about Howard Stern.
Yeah.
That's all it is. Between the two of you guys.
Nate, you're not really being honest.
I'm being honest.
We spend time talking about Howard, absolutely, but not a lot of time when it comes right down to it. And it's a huge story today. It's on the front page of the New York papers.
I know that. But
This guy was a prick behind the scenes to us, and now it looks like the rest of the country is going to see how much of a prick he really is.
Yeah, we can finally get to talk about it, so, we do.
It seems like
and we're keeping the fucking humor in it.
Between that and Jimmy Norton, though, it's almost getting unbearable.
Well, I agree with you with the Jimmy Norton thing, but the Howard thing...
Well, hey, Nate, there's no reason to get that nasty.
All right, I'm sorry, Jimmy.
It's all right.
Hey, I just wanted to...
Nate, it's your opinion. I respect that, but we really don't spend that much time on it.
Dude, and how can you not... Dude, how can... My head hurts from laughing.
It's, Anthony's on fire. He's doing Howard
we just
and
have
Mission Impossible
and fucking G. Gordon Liddy references and bombing Cambodia. Who else in the country is tying in Nixon and Cambodia?
I'll tell you who. Rusty Humphries.
Rusty Humphries.
Rusty Humphries, I stand corrected.
I bet.
He's probably doing a song parody about it.
Oh, I want to hear it.
Rusty. Heck yeah.
Heck yeah.
Hey, other than that, guys, though, I love your show.
All right,
other than that.
Just get rid of Jimmy Norton.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's going to
We're working on it, trust me.
All right, see you.
All right. He just doesn't know that yet.
See, I can understand if we're just going off here.
What secrets? What are you getting rid of me for?
Anthony.
Jimmy Norton. AIDS.
I don't like secrets.
Secrets are bad.
What's the Steve Miller song, Magic? What's the name of that song?
I know it, but I'm not telling.
Because with Howard doing the whole,
Magic Lawyers.
Magic Lawyers.
Magic Lawyers, Lieutenant Dan.
I was trying to set you up, but I don't remember the name of the song. Wasn't it Magic? It was that really awful hit he had in, like, the late 80s or the
Everything he did was
mid-80s.
awful.
Yeah. ELO's got strange magic.
I'd like the Steve Miller, though.
Abracadabra.
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 Ben.
I'm going to reach out and sue ya.
Damn it, I had the wrong song title.
Magic Lawyer.
I heat up, I can't cool down. Got me spinning round and round. Round and round and round it goes.
We missed the opportunity, didn't we?
Yeah, a little bit.
That sucked.
It was still nice to hear that, though, and toe tap a bit.
Settling what? There's nothing to settle. I'll leave that up to the lawyers. You know what I mean? I'm here to tell you the truth. And you know what? Just to get back to your question, the reason I held this today is because I really wanted you to know my side of it. I took it very hard and very personally. I'll tell you something. When I was in this meeting with Les and Joel, I got emotional. And I think they saw that as a sign of weakness. It's hard to read Les. There's so much Botox, I don't know how to read him. But I think when I was I started to actually get tears in my eyes because I felt like, I put 20 years in with this company. I acted honorably. I made them record profits. And now they're saying I hurt them financially. There's no way. You can't be sold out all your commercial airtime and say you were hurt financially. You can't have it both ways.
Well, yeah. You can.
Yeah.
You could be sold out commercial time, make a lot of money, and still sue you.
This is just the beginning, too. It seems like CBS has some good stuff on them.
Yeah.
Or they wouldn't bother.
No.
Well, first of all, let me tell you something. It was more than he said, because, you can't have a lawsuit and leave me on the air for 14 months and then say, I didn't know what Howard was doing. Either you're in control of it. I can't hijack a radio. You can't have 7 delay buttons and never hit them. And never tell me I'm doing anything wrong. And then suddenly say I did something wrong.
Really?
That's exactly what
really,
happened.
Howard.
That's exactly what happened.
So is Howard inadvertently backing what happened to us and the fact that we should never have been fired?
How many dump buttons did we have back
7.
in the day? Probably 7?
Yeah.
Because there was 3 in the studio alone. Then
3 in the
4,
studio.
5. I
1
think
in the room.
Maybe 6. Unless Pete had one.
2 in the boss's office.
Yeah.
And the key.
And the day we got in big trouble, no one hit their button.
Yeah,
Not
so what happened?
One person hit their button.
Wow, Howard's backing us. How about that?
Thank you, Howard.
Why not wait till the suit is filed?
You know why? Because they'll file the suit, you read it, and you're going to say, well, gee, I got questions. I'd rather come out proactively and say, you know what, I'm sick of the intimidation factor here. They're trying to, this is what they do to talent. You wait and see what they do to this David Lee Roth. Remember, they were touting him, he's the next big thing? You'll see how they start to distance themselves. They're going to bury this guy. He's never going to work again.
Interesting stuff. That is some interesting stuff. Ow.
Don't hurt your hand.
Trying not to.
What are you ringing the bell today?
Oh.
For serious stock?
God.
Well, that's just the beginning.
Oh, yeah.
It's a lot of fun
this
to
has
listen
legs.
to, I gotta tell you.
I've been reading the message boards, New York radio message board and stuff, and they say that CBS Radio being a little silly, giving Howard a lot of the much-needed publicity he needs at this point for that, because he got a big boost when he went over to satellite, and then all of a sudden he kind of dropped off the face of the earth. No one's been talking about him, and this kind of gives him a little publicity.
$500 million is a lot of money to get sued for.
Oh, yeah.
It's a shitload of cash.
They want every penny he's making.
Let's say hi to Jaxus.
Jackson.
Well, that's not what it says
Jackson.
on the screen.
Who wrote Jaxus?
Someone wrote Jaxus.
If you didn't understand the name enough, wouldn't you just put Jackson?
Who wrote that? Was it stupid Danix?
I've never seen
Danix, no.
I've never seen Jaxus written before.
It was Travin.
All right, what's up, Jaxus?
Hey, guys. I don't know. In fact, I was just stunned a minute ago when I heard you say that his lawyer was sitting there with him, because I didn't see his press conference. What lawyer would let him do this? I've been a trial lawyer for 5 years now, And
Sir, do you like John Grisham novels?
Yeah, I like John Grisham.
I like that. The underdog
They're
wins.
inspiring.
Aren't they?
It all works out in the end.
I like that
about
out.
those
I like that when it does,
They walk
too.
out the courtroom into the bright sunlight, smiling.
Hey, dude, what's that Grisham novel about the young lawyer who takes on the impossible odds? Which one is that?
That's the 8-volume set. Is what that is.
I want to hock a loogie in a Grisham's face. Think of something different already. Stupid.
But, the thing that stuns me about this is that his lawyer is letting him answer each one of these charges individually.
Yeah, right there.
What he has just done is basically laid out. That's his defense.
That's his deposition, his video deposition right there.
And you guys have basically, you're smart guys, but you didn't need to be a genius to look through each one of the things that he laid out as his defense for those.
Yes, you did.
So they're basically going to take that into court and go, this is what Howard says is the reason for all of these things. Here are the facts. Give us our $500 million.
Yeah, now
I wouldn't be surprised if this ends in a summary judgment where the judge just goes, you know what, you're right, absolutely, bam, there's your ruling. It wouldn't shock me.
This is going to get really interesting. Really interesting. Because I think if CBS wins this lawsuit, it's the end of Sirius.
If CBS wins this lawsuit, it's absolutely
God, yeah.
the end of Sirius. And I'll tell you this, as soon
Plus, Howard's show is going to suffer now because he's going to do the whole Lenny Bruce thing.
Yeah, now it's just going to be all about...
You think we're talking too much about this? He's going to do 4 or 5 hours on this every single day.
The whole show is going to be
He finally has something to talk about on his new radio show.
How he's getting screwed over by CBS Radio. That's going to be the whole thing.
All right.
All right. Punch it out, guys.
Thank you, Jack Sis.
Bye, mister.
Jay in Wisconsin. Jay?
Is Howard Stern's private parts caught in a bear trap? Find out at 6. Punch it out.
Time for the news teasers.
I like the idea, news teasers.
I like the idea.
I like the news voice, though. Come on.
He did a good news voice.
But you know what
nice
bothered me?
voice.
He said, find out.
Find out?
That's how they talk up there.
I know, but I don't want to hear Ottawa news. I want American news.
It's Wisconsin.
That's Ottawa.
Which should be part of Canada. Let's be honest. I mean,
he might as well be.
It's close enough.
South Canada.
We think it's cute. They put cheese in our heads, eh? Hey, you nuts, LOL.
All right.
Controversial shock jock Howard Stern, now on satellite radio, could be in some serious legal trouble.
Oh, I got it. I got it.
Oh, that Matt. Matt Lauer, you're terrific.
Okay, terrific.
Yeah. Huh?
That's Matt Lauer?
Of course it is.
He's good.
Controversial shock jock Howard Stern, now on satellite radio, could be in some serious legal trouble. He's been hit by his old bosses at CBS with a lawsuit seeking hundreds of millions of dollars in damages. But Stern says it's nothing more than a personal vendetta. Here's NBC's Ann Thompson.
My mother's mad that she won't, that I won't kiss her on the lips.
One observer described the separation of shock jock Howard Stern from CBS Radio as a messy divorce.
Did you sleep with him right away when you met Tommy Lee?
No. And it just got even messier. Late Tuesday, in a 43-page complaint, CBS sued Stern for breach of contract, fraud, unjust enrichment, and misusing airtime during his final months under contract, before he left with much fanfare for Sirius Satellite Radio, a subscription radio service similar to cable TV.
I've been bullied, threatened by CBS.
In what he called a preemptive strike, Stern held a news conference hours before the suit was announced.
Shock and awe.
I showed up every day for work for you guys. I could have, in the last 14 months, I could have not shown up. I could have been sick. I delivered the ratings. I delivered the money to you guys.
Yeah,
why are you picking on me?
Oh, my God.
CBS.
Why didn't he not show up? Because that's CBS's case. He could have stayed home and said he was sick. He showed up every day for work to push the fact that he was going to Sirius. Jesus Christ, of course he showed up every day. If I had $250 million worth of stock riding on it, wahoo, I'd be there too. Sign up, people, please.
CBS claims Stern used its airtime to line his own pockets and build Sirius's subscriber base, essentially giving it free advertising, and keeping secret a deal that allowed Stern to collect more than $200 million in Sirius stock for exceeding subscriber targets. Paul Hine is with Billboard Radio Monitor.
Howard announced in October of 2004 on the air that he was leaving terrestrial radio and going to satellite, and then proceeded to do a one-year commercial for satellite radio that rubbed a lot of people the wrong way at Infinity Broadcasting, which is now CBS Radio.
Stern insisted he acted honorably and honestly and blasted the lawsuit as a personal vendetta against him by CBS CEO Les Moonves.
You can't have a lawsuit and leave me on the air for 14 months and then say, I didn't know what Howard was doing.
Like many divorces, this one comes down to money, with CBS Radio asking for what amounts to hundreds of millions of dollars, including the value of the Sirius stock Stern received.
Man, is that ugly. Oh, is that ugly.
It'll get very interesting from here.
Dude, you know why I'm spending 20, 30 grand in lawyers.
Could be a little more than that, Jimmy.
All right, we should take a break.
Right.
We'll let that rest for now, unless something pops during the show today.
That's fantastic. That's terrific.
Trust me, though, it's going to get a lot more interesting.
That's terrific.
A lot more interesting. We got some things to do today, and we'll do them next.
Dirty deeds and they're done dirt cheap. Dirty deeds and they're done dirt cheap.
Hey, there's an idea. Somebody on Pal Talk actually had a good idea.
What was it, Ant?
Take a little piece of the Stern audio, maybe slow it down a bit. Let's hear some drunken Howard Stern.
Hey, man, we still love that bit.
That's a very funny bit.
You're checking out the Opie and Anthony program on XM Satellite Radio. It is Whip 'em Out Wednesday, by the way.
It is? It's Wednesday already?
I think so, right?
I wasn't really keeping track of the days.
It is Wednesday.
It's like weeks go by, nothing really important happening on any given day.
No, it's kind of like...
you just kind of wait.
We're in the doldrums of winter, aren't we? I call them the doldrums.
The doldrums?
The doldrums.
Clever little word you've made up.
Oh, you see spring coming, but it's going to take forever to get here.
Yeah. Hey!
What?
I'm just watching the retard make the baskets.
Dude,
Ew.
Stop. It's the greatest story ever.
Hey, I know. It's, it's touching to watch the retard make the fucking baskets.
And now he's going to get a movie out of this, by the way.
Wait,
Are you kidding me?
What happened?
Oh,
It's
I
like
can't be
Rudy.
Part of this.
It's like Rudy.
Even I got a little teary-eyed.
It was very touching.
What?
Well,
Jimmy,
I swear to God.
do you watch the news ever?
No, for what? It's all biased
Jimmy, this
direct.
is a-
Yeah, but
I'm on Pal
we do
Talk.
a talk show where we should be talking about some of this stuff.
this was a feel-good story.
This
that
is one of the biggest stories of the last, year.
It's a real-life movie happened with the same movie ending and everything. It didn't turn out like it should have been, where he bit the ball, it deflated, and they couldn't play anymore. That's how how real life works.
He's not that bad.
Wait, he's not?
Not really.
He looked a little overzealous in some of the scenes I saw, a little excited.
The story goes he's a bit artistic.
Artistic?
Artistic.
Or autistic?
Oh, autistic.
He likes to stare or paint. Which is it?
And I was going to tell you a little something about it. What an ass I am. I'm like...
He's artistic.
Let me show the boys how smart I am.
Artistic, autistic. Not much of a difference. Fuck it.
Yes, he's autistic, Jimmy.
Okay.
So, holy crap.
He's trying to shoot baskets and he's painting, sculpting.
Oh, my God. Forget it.
All right, so he's got like a bit of autism.
Autism, yeah.
Yes, and he's the manager of the basketball team, the high school basketball team, and it's the last game of the season, okay?
But as a manager, isn't that more like a mascot?
A figurehead.
Because they have a coach.
Yeah.
He's just kind of the guy, it seemed to me like the guy that kind of gets them all together and goes, all right, guys, let's have a good game.
Yeah, he's kind of like, it's like saying Mr. Met.
No,
is the manager
right.
of the team.
No,
Only
no.
he's got a bigger head. And I mean the kid that plays basketball.
You guys are the worst.
Yes, we are.
This is a story where you can...
What the hell is that?
That lady's...
Make it go away!
Oh, my God, it was on ABC News. I don't know what happened, but a woman just unsnapped her nose.
Do we have audio of that?
I don't know what that was.
Did you guys capture that?
Holy Jesus Christ, I was just looking at her and she pulled her nose off.
She had a snap-on nose that she just pulled off.
That's handy.
Wow.
What was her problem?
I don't know.
No nose?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Too much coke in the 80s?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Mr. Potato Bag.
That was scary.
Wow. Anyway, getting back to the autistic kid.
Mm-hmm.
I played a lot of basketball, too. You know, you had managers and stuff, and they would help out the coach, you know? Get the equipment.
He runs, gets the equipment.
Maybe keep stats.
Mm-hmm.
You know, make sure the water bottles are filled. All that type of thing.
He's radio, kind of like radio,
right?
Yeah,
like radio.
Dummy that hangs out with the team, and you put a uniform on it.
A little bit of Rudy in there, naive little
you guys
kid.
are missing a fine opportunity here.
Well, why?
This is one of those feel-good stories. You could show the rest of the country that you have a heart.
I am actually...
and you're already talking about how his head's too big and stuff. He doesn't have a big head.
No, he doesn't have a big head.
I don't know what happened. That's why I can't be... I want to know what the feel-good story is. I like to feel good.
And then when the guys are, shooting their jump shots and stuff, he retrieves the balls and throws them back. He just feels important, okay? And the rest of the team actually treated him very well. So the coach decides it's the last game of the season. I'm gonna put the autistic kid in for the last 5 minutes of the game. Does anyone remember?
And at first he wasn't even doing that. He just had him suit up and sit on the bench.
Yeah, suit up and sit on the bench,
which was an honor for the kid.
Which was a complete honor for the kid, exactly. And then the coach goes, you know what? I'm gonna throw the kid in the game. So he puts him in the game, and he's not an official member of the team, but there's some loophole in the rules, so he was allowed to put the manager in the game.
And the place goes bullshit.
What's the loophole though? If you have the IQ of a notebook, you're allowed to just squeeze in there.
Show your heart.
I would like to know what the rules are.
Show your heart. There are times it's okay to show your heart on this program.
If your brain has ever been mistaken for a pencil eraser.
Show your heart, I beg of you today. No one will fault you on this.
I just don't know what happened. All right, so
they put him in.
Up.
They put him in.
A uniform that probably doesn't fit because he's 30.
And he's not 30. He's the same age as everybody else out there.
They're all 14-year-old freshmen. He's got a body like Steve from Foundry. Stupid.
He's a small kid. He looks kind of like Travis.
Yeah, he's
okay.
If
he's
Travis was
little
clean-shaven and had blonde hair.
All right, a hot-cocked waif.
And he could probably screen calls better.
So, and a little thing about like high school sports and stuff, there's always that one guy that doesn't play a lot, and they finally want to throw that kid in the game, and when he scores, the place goes nuts. It's all about giving him the ball and hoping that he can make a basket in this case, okay? So he's on the court for the last 4 or 5 minutes of the game, and he shoots his first shot, complete air ball. Complete air ball. The whole place is like, ooh,
oh boy, what have we done?
But they're still very hopeful. Hold on a minute. Am I alone here? Joe, Indiana.
Yeah. Hey, Opie.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, happy birthday, Jimmy.
Bastard.
Look, you left part out of your story.
Yeah.
The crowd was cheering his name before the coach put him in.
Oh, really? What's his name?
I don't know what his name is.
Shut up, Anthony.
Stupid.
You guys stink.
All right, punch it out.
Put the burden in. Put the burden in.
You know, for the first time...
Lanny.
Someone has to be brave enough. For the first time, I am separating myself from these two idiots.
All right. I am too. I'm separating myself from the two idiots.
I don't know what the story is
I actually got a little moist, a little teary-eyed when I saw this damn story.
I was insulted. I got a little teary-eyed.
Let's go to Steele. Steele.
Hey, it sounds like a basketball version of the Water Boy. Did he request some high-quality H2O?
It was exactly like that. Water Boy.
Except it's the Waterhead.
Forrest Gump, same type thing when he played football. It was.
Let's go to Chris in Florida. Chris.
Hey, what's up, boy?
Fetal alcohol syndrome. Fetal alcohol syndrome.
How you doing? When I was in high school up in Jersey, I was... We had our basketball team had a manager. It was this little retarded Asian kid. And he... everyone in the school thought he was like 30 years old, and supposedly he's been with the team for like 10 years. They just let him run around, catch balls, and shit like that. It was fucking hilarious. I wish they would have put him in. It would have been great.
All right,
Way to start off strong and then peter out.
Yeah, so they put the autistic kid in.
Okay.
The whole crowd's cheering his name. He goes in with his little uniform. He's very excited. This is his big day.
Yeah.
His first shot is a complete air ball. And then he proceeds to make 6 3-pointers in a row.
6 3-pointers
Oh, Jesus, I
in
didn't know
a
that.
row.
And then there was another shot that it could have been a 3-pointer, but his foot was on the line, so they only gave him 2. He set a school record for most 3-pointers in a
Every
game.
shot he made, the place went crazy.
Every shot he took, nothing but net. The
Wow.
place lost their fucking mind. Do we have the video to show Jimmy? I want to see if Jimmy Norton has a heart. I want to see.
He doesn't.
I do.
Danny had the video in the office. We were watching. Danny's coming to get it, okay?
Danny.
So now he's just shooting 3-pointers left and right, nothing but net. The crowd is getting crazier and crazier and crazier. At the buzzer, he shoots and scores again, and they completely mob him on the court.
That I just
and
saw
they
on the
carry
news.
him off.
Okay.
Carry him off like a movie. And now there's like 25 production houses that are already calling saying, oh my God, this is a perfect movie.
Gave him his favorite snack, lead paint chips.
You guys are the worst.
Oh, all he wants for Christmas is an infant he can hurt that his mother's babysitting. I bit him. I thought he was turkey. We know. 18 points in a quarter. We saw.
Let's go to Tex in Little Rock. Tex.
Hey, guys, when I played high school basketball, we were playing this team, and there was this black albino retard who came in on the other team. And I'm not bullshitting you. He had, like, red hair, and it was important for this kid to get in, and they wanted him to score. This kid goes up for a layup, and I blocked his shot. And
you bastard.
This kid fell to the ground and hit his head. They had to escort me off the court and out of the place because a riot was going to incite. Because
Of course.
It was outrageous.
You ruined the guy's big shot.
No.
You know what? It was the only block shot of my career. I wasn't giving it up as a freebie. I swatted this kid's shit so hard he went flying. His waterhead hit the ground so hard I thought.
Oh, you bastard!
Dude, you gotta let him.
Couldn't give the guy his moment.
Right.
Couldn't give the guy his one moment of glory.
It was my moment. It was my only block shot.
One lousy moment.
Yeah, against a retard.
The kid wanted one lousy moment. You get to, move on from that experience and have many great moments in your life.
Right.
That was it for him.
What a prick.
All right. Thanks, Tex. Let's go to George in Chicago. George.
It puts the ball into the basket or else it gets the hose again.
All right, you ass. Pat in Boston.
Eric Gordon.
Thank you.
Hey, that kid sounds like Goonies. This is my wish. Anyway, I think the crowd was chanting, photo wrecker, photo wrecker.
Bleacher Anthony.
Pete Rose hair. Pete Rose hair.
Bleacher Anthony.
Hey, guys, what's going on?
Hi.
Hey, listen, the thing that pissed me off is that the news reported that he hit 6 in a row, and they cut the clips like he hit 6 in a row. But ESPN SportsCenter did another piece on him, and he actually went 6 for 13. He actually missed a bunch of shots in between a few of the threes at the end.
What was he, just shooting every time he got the ball?
Yeah, ball hog.
Yeah, he ended up taking 13 shots, and he missed a bunch between. I mean, they're not going to show that in the movie.
Dude, it's okay. I got to say, don't be picky. So he didn't have a Kobe Bryant day. He's got fucking autism.
Yeah, here's the video.
No one wanted to touch the ball after he was licking it anyway.
Here, we'll turn around for you, Jimmy, because I've seen it a million times.
Yeah, let me see. Oh, look at him.
I can't see shit.
No, start over, Hawk.
He looks a little old for the...
Yeah,
get it to Jimmy.
Why don't I sit on Ope's lap? What are you doing?
Turn it.
There you go.
Hawk.
All right, there you go. So there's the kid as the manager. Here's the dopey reporter.
He looks normal.
Steve Hartman, Rochester, New York.
Reporter.
Oh, this is in Rochester.
Rochester, huh? Look at what a beautiful day it is in Rochester.
Just
gloomy.
All right, here you go. So they're just playing the game. Blah blah blah.
Kid,
timeout. Here's the coach. He points and says,
"You're in. You're in." And the place goes crazy.
Nuts.
They put him in.
He's got the headband on.
Oh
He's
yeah,
got his Slick Watts
he's
headband
getting
on.
Physical.
Look,
physical.
The crowd's going nuts, and now here's his first shot.
He takes his shot.
Air ball.
And it's an air ball, not even close. See, that's him right there.
All right.
He doesn't look that bad,
No.
Jimmy, does he?
Coach Ed Harris.
All right, and he missed his second shot, right?
Oh,
and now here we go.
Here we go. From the
Swish.
And it's in, and the place goes wild.
See the crowd just jumping up and down, losing their minds because he scored. That's all they wanted from
and
the kid.
boom goes the dynamite.
That's all they wanted from the kid was for him to score his basket, which he did. But he stayed in the game and watch this. Swish.
Jesus.
Place goes nuts. Swish. Place goes nuts. They're jumping up and down.
And they look like
Swish. They're going nuts. Swish.
Wow.
Going freaking nuts. And then finally, I think this is the last one coming up. This is to end the game. Swish. Now watch. The whole freaking place.
The whole place empties out onto the court.
Watch.
And,
Here they go.
Greets him and chases him with pitchforks and torches.
And there they go.
That's great. What does it say about your defense when a guy with autism is scoring all over you?
Yeah, they must have gotten a talking to.
Some people are saying the other team let him score, but the guy was shooting from the 3-point line. You let most guys
layups.
Take that shot.
Look at that, on the shoulder. He almost looks like Leo DiCaprio in Gilbert Grape, doesn't he?
A little bit.
All right, he's not that bad.
And then they, hoisted him up, and he got his moment in life.
That's nice.
That's his
He got
big
his
moment.
moment in life, and now there should be a movie about it.
I've never been carried off a court before.
One of these days when he gets older, he's going to be maybe working for a radio division, taking the garbage out, and he'll be telling that story to everybody. Annoying.
I take out the garbage. I was a kid. I made a lot of baskets.
Let's go to Pinchy. Pinchy.
Hey, I heard his favorite band is Syndrome of a Down.
Elmo in Rochester, New York. What's up, Elmo?
Didn't have Down syndrome.
Hey.
First of all, you guys rock. Hey, Opie, I'm going to defend you. This is a story that needs to be broadcast, and Anthony and little Jimmy, you guys got to give it a break. Just like yesterday, you let Mila, take over the show and do a good show and be nice to her. Be nice to this kid, please.
If he was in here, I'd be nice.
No, you wouldn't.
No, I'm being nice. I think it's fantastic. I watched it, and I thought it was one of those great moments.
I got to be honest, it's very easy to goof on, but I was touched by the goddamn thing.
And then you were touching other people, and it's just inappropriate.
What's so wrong about telling people that you were touched by something? I only learned this lesson like 2 weeks ago.
And it's some brand new emotion for Opie.
I learned this new emotion where it could actually have feelings for something.
Like all of a sudden you look and go, well, there's something I'm feeling, but I don't quite understand it.
If you're gambling on chromosomes, take Rochester and the under.
I was like, what is this strange feeling?
This strange feeling.
This is a little odd.
Not understanding this.
It should be a laugh, and yet...
Am I actually human?
It should be a laugh.
Jeremy in Jersey, what's up?
Good morning, shit dicks.
Hey,
after seeing that news clip when Lindsay asked you what was wrong, did you say, I'm absolutely crying?
I'm absolutely crying over here. It's an amazing day in basketball.
I'm punching out.
All right, very good. It was just a touching little story.
Yeah.
And everyone's talking about it in the country, so.
When did it happen?
1967.
I guess about a week ago.
Okay.
When it first came out, we didn't really touch the story, and now it's everybody's talking about it. Everybody's checking out the clip.
Yankees!
What?
Jeez. He's got a huge Yankee jersey on.
To match his skull. That intern has a massive head.
Mike in New Hampshire. Mike. Mikey.
Yeah, put the ball in the basket. Yeah, put the ball in the basket. Then the lotion on the skin. Fuck Jimmy. Fuck Anthony. Yeah. Put the lotion. Put the ball in the basket. Put the ball in the basket. Yeah. 3-pointer. Yeah. Card brush.
Yeah. That didn't go anywhere, did it now?
Massive head.
Mike in New Hampshire. Mike.
Idea was there, but the whole Rain Man thing. But
we could grade on a curve.
Yeah.
Not with that one, you can't. That's a spiral into the cement.
We're going to talk about this after it's recorded, and maybe tomorrow, but Tyra.
Oh, I can't
Undercover
wait.
striptease.
I'm obsessed with Tyra Banks because she's such a fucking phony.
They made her up now like a stripper.
Yeah, she wants to see what it's like to be a stripper.
So they disguised her and made her look blacker or something.
I don't know.
That's what I just got. I got a picture of her, a look on TV, and they like blackened her up a lot more.
Oh, wow.
And then got her on stage. Does she show some tit? Yeah, right. Hey, and they like blackened her up a lot more. Hey, that's us.
That's us.
That's us.
They go into debt. They're like in such debt because of it. And what was interesting is some of the guys told me that they go to the strippers and then they come home and then they're intimate with their wives. But in their head, they're thinking that it's the stripper. So that freaked me out.
What are you going to say to women about how they should feel about this based on what you saw in the club?
Guys do that?
Well,
they
you know
actually
what?
fantasize?
It's very disheartening for me. Because they do say that it is a fantasy and that, a lot of them were saying, yeah, we cut it off when we come home, but some of them say that they don't. So there's no big solution for women. Excuse me, lost my thing. There's no big solution for women when it comes to these clubs. It's just like, this is what he's doing. You should know what he's doing. The club that I was in, pretty much, they follow the laws, but a lot of these guys said that other clubs that they go to, they've had sex in the club.
Oh, wow. Stop it.
Are you kidding? Like, oh my
Tyra's
God.
tearing this thing open.
We all know that.
Strippers
Well,
are
I know
racy
your
and
show is
saucy.
coming up later today. Tyra Banks' show,
Yes.
Why Do Men Go to Strip Clubs? It's also going to take a look
Why
at what
do
it's
men
like
go
be
to
on
strip
stage.
clubs?
Very
And I
different
want to
from
do the
being a
follow-up
Victoria's
show.
Secret model.
Why do wives become
Surprisingly
fat cunts?
Very different. Very
Okay.
different.
Thanks again for getting...
God, Tyra has never had to live a normal day.
Dude, she
in
said
her entire life. Like,
she was freaked out by men having sex and thinking about other women. Why do you think she's famous? Guys,
Yeah.
what do you think you're famous for?
You don't think they fantasized about you as they go home to maybe a heifer and I try to stick it in and think about Tyra?
she's so delusional, dude. Tyra Banks is another show I watch to be pissed off.
She has no clue what the real world is
It's
all
about
about.
herself. She's got a tremendous ego.
Mm-hmm. And tits.
And she'll have these people on that are just disasters, and somehow instead of the show being about the disaster in front of her, she'll spin it around so how it affects her personally.
Yeah.
Everything affects her personally. It's unbelievable.
Yeah, I've seen her do that.
At least Ellen and Rosie and Oprah, I mean, did not make it because of looks. I'll say that much. None of them made it just because they were hot. I mean, they all had something behind.
Had to have
what
a
they're
little
doing.
something.
Yeah,
But Tyra's been pampered her entire life that she has no idea what's going on in the real world. She just proved it with some of those sound bites.
It's all about her. When she gets up on stage, I think
How do you
at the
go
end of
through
her
life
show.
and learn only recently? Because I think she's what? She's got to be pushing 30 now.
Yeah.
And just realize that guys actually have had sex in strip clubs.
In strip clubs. No one's
You're
told
just
her that.
learning that now?
She got no clue. She was so surprised at that.
And
I
didn't
And
know.
that guys fantasize, that guys actually have sex and might have a little fantasy happen in the middle of sex sometimes.
Unbelievable.
It's kind of like when they're watching Tyra's show, they fantasize they're watching another one. Or somebody who knows how to be a host.
Good show.
And women fantasize as well. It works both ways.
Go to
You're
one of
just
the male
learning
strip
that
shows.
people actually fantasize?
Yeah. She's not a clue.
Must have had a nice life there, Tyra, so far.
Of course she has. That's why she when she gets on and starts talking about issues, it's from the side of a woman that has never had to live a normal life.
Stupid black woman with dyed blonde hair. Stop it.
That's natural.
Let's go, Jim in Chicago. Jim?
It wasn't
Hey, what's going on, guys?
Hey, Jim.
Hey, I want to know if Nike's going to sponsor their extra-large stretch headbands for the autistic kids.
He didn't have a big head.
Oh, my
He
God.
did.
It's very touching.
It was a white belt. Somebody wrote Nike on it, stuck it on his head.
Jeff in North Carolina. Jeff.
My head has a buckle. We know.
Opie, you just trying to be nice today because you had a hater call yesterday. That's all that is.
Yeah, that's it, I guess.
That's out.
All right, thank you. Speaking of, I don't know what, but...
There's Mr. Yankee again.
Yeah, that's an awful big jersey.
It just some people can wear Yankee jerseys and you don't notice it. You don't even notice it. It's just a jersey someone's wearing. Yours yells, Yankees! Because it's so big. There's so many pinstripes.
Do you have short arms?
Is that what it is?
Wait, you really do?
Where do people's arms come down to? Hold on.
Wait, you really do have short arms? I couldn't tell.
Dude, your fingertip.
All right, hold on. Let's all get up and
your middle.
mock him.
Your middle finger. Your middle finger is supposed to come down to mid thigh.
Okay.
All right, Jimmy's are a little short too.
Yeah, Jimmy, you got short arms.
Just a little though.
No, not that proportion.
But yours are at your hips.
I'm sorry I pointed that out.
Right.
I was going for the joke.
I'm sure he hasn't thought about it or
Yeah,
been
no, he's never been
self-conscious
self-conscious.
about it
He
for a
doesn't wear
while.
extra large just to cover it up. How is it awful
but
having to
that's-
squat to get Tic Tacs out of your pocket?
It's not too bad.
Wait, but that's what I'm getting at. I thought it was the extra large jersey.
No.
We're making your arms short. So you have short arms, and now you're making it look even shorter. 'cause
now
you got
now he's rubbing them together, all nervous.
In the front where they look normal.
Go chase Jeff Goldblum in a Jeep.
I got stubby thumbs, so it's okay. See,
Yeah.
we all have problems.
Yeah, way to make him feel part of. I like the way we all stood up and did the arms test.
We had to do the test and see where they come down to.
I think Ant's arms are a little long, actually.
Mine.
Your arms are longer. My arms are pretty.
I was actually
if I
going
stand up straight, then they come down.
long
to,
fingers.
Pocket.
I was actually going for the joke, and I didn't expect you would actually say yes. So I'm.
Well, to me, it made it better.
See, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I got this emotion in me,
right.
and I feel bad.
When did you
about
first
myself
realize
now.
that your arms were a little kind of like freakish and odd?
Your arms too short to box with God.
His arms are too short to shadow box.
When did you notice?
Probably in like middle school.
Middle school.
You were doing push-ups and you chipped your teeth.
Does it present any problems? Pitching? Anything?
No.
No, you can't get that
really.
leverage. You gotta have long arms, like someone like the big unit. Get them long arms. You could really get a lot of leverage.
At least you were able to play soccer.
Yeah. No hands involved.
Was it frustrating when you were trying to clap and only your fingertips would make this noise?
He could still clap.
Of course he can.
I can clap.
That's
just can't wipe his ass.
Oh, is that a problem?
No,
it's got that all worked out. A stick. Or
What do you want to do when you take your hat off? Just shake your head violently until it falls.
All these guys, all these interns they can't wait for their airtime. I bet you weren't expecting it to be this, right?
Don't put them in your pocket. Don't hide them. There's no reason to hide those shameful appendages.
Can you put them in your pocket?
Yeah.
He's not hiding them. He's just wearing short sleeves.
Look, they barely go. He's got to pull his...
He's got to squat down a little bit. Squat in the pocket. Stand up out of the pocket.
Oh, wow. That's something. Any doctor ever said anything? Pediatrician never said, hey, got some short arms there. No?
No, just the friends.
Friends? They goof on it like Voss's little hands get goofed on.
But it's weird because it's like you're not really sure if they're short or not.
But they are.
But then you look at them and they're like, yeah, they're short.
Yeah, always putting them together again.
Yeah,
he's getting all
He doesn't
nervous.
want them to hang.
That's what he does when he talks to a pretty girl. He'll probably stand there and kind of like just rub them together in front because it's, it's more of a safe gesture. I understand.
Is that rough? If you're kissing a girl in bed and you try to diddle her, does it just go like to her belly button? No, you don't have a problem there, reaching down.
Is it awful? Like, have you ever just watched people hug and see their hands touching the back and go, oh, that must be nice and close. That must feel good.
All right, leave him alone. I'm feeling bad.
You ever make 6 3-pointers in a row?
Not 6, no.
Okay.
I'm feeling really bad.
All right. No, I was just commenting. I didn't bring up the arms. I brought up the large Yankee jersey.
When I brought up the skull, you brought up the arms.
Yeah.
What's your name? Maybe you shouldn't say it. What?
Tom.
All right, Tom.
So you're interning. You go to college?
Yeah.
Cool. Where do you go?
Iona College.
Oh, which one?
North Shell.
Uh-huh. All right.
You want to be a broadcaster?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's my goal.
You'd have to have someone push all the buttons if the sport's too far in front of you.
You got very mellow delivery.
Just get one of those little sticks.
There you go.
Is it awful to drive and have your nose touch the windshield?
All right, let Tom go.
All right.
I've been called
Working for
T-Rex
free.
before.
Yeah, T-Rex.
My friends like to put their arms in their sleeves and hold them out.
Friends are real bastards, aren't they?
Yeah, they are. When I get back in there for their flaws.
All right. I can't handle this today. Will you leave?
All right, Tom.
There you go.
Use your foot to open the door.
You're making me sad today.
Everything is sad today.
For me. Lead paint chips.
Way to point out the one thing that he's been trying to hide with longer clothes. Wow, way to drag it out in 4 seconds.
Holy shit.
Hi, how are you? Good, your arms are short. All right. Way to point it out in front of 2 nations. The entire northern hemisphere. You couldn't mention that in the office?
I really thought because it was a giant jersey, it was making his arms short.
His arms look short, but his arms were indeed
but
short.
I'm telling you, if he wore a regular shirt, I don't think they would look as short.
Oh, yes, they would.
No, they kind of hang
No, because
down.
he's got one of those oversized jerseys where it looks like a short sleeve, but the short sleeve goes way down.
Yeah.
So it looks like his arms are shorter, I'm telling you. Let's do an experiment. Get him a regular shirt.
How about go put a T-shirt on him now? And just tell him to come in. But tell him he can only prance in if he's wearing a top hat and spinning and throwing confetti to circus music. Yeah, da 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 da.
Let's go to lead paint chips. Lead paint chips. LBC, everybody. What's up?
What's up, man?
Speaking of Tyra Banks, I tied up a banker last night.
Not much of an impression, but a good delivery.
All right, you reminded me that I should keep that going, I guess. Hey, remember yesterday?
Not at all.
We were talking about the top talkers in America.
Yes.
Yeah.
Are we going to have Michael Harrison on today?
They open at 9, I think.
Or is it Michael Harris? Now I'm confused.
Michael
again.
Harrison, I believe.
Harrison from Talkers Magazine. Right.
There's an email address from too, so maybe one of our fans knows him.
Well, he had the top 100 talkers in America, and we did not make the list.
We didn't make it, and a lot of people, I guess, if they didn't make it, it would sound like sour grapes complaining about it. But honestly, stepping back outside of us and looking in, I really think we should have been on that list.
And that's why you said yesterday, like, people who don't like the show are, like, reveling in it, but they're really not, because people, it's like, all right, everybody knows what happened unless you're a complete dope or a completely dishonest radio guy, which I guess most of them are.
You guys,
I've been honest my whole career. I've been honest to my listeners.
Look, you guys are hated. When I say you guys, I should say myself, too.
Well,
because I'm a part of
You're dragged into this whole thing.
You think, gee, really? When I do commercial radio all over the country, you think I don't notice the uncomfortable looks? How are those guys? But everywhere I've gone, every person in radio that I've met knows you guys, knows who you are, wanted to know what was going on. Believe me, there was not one radio station I went to, black station I did in San Francisco. It didn't matter.
Yeah.
Across the board, if they were in the business, they knew what your situation was. So
Right.
It's like, come on, stop.
Well, I guess you want to be either in the top 10, right, of the list, or not on the list at all.
Right.
But, I mean, when you see, like, some chick that does, like, tech talk for a small station in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, stop.
She makes the list, but we don't. It's like, come on, what are you doing? So we're hoping Michael Harrison comes on the air and he's at least honest with us and tells us what it was all
Just be
about.
honest. Tell us why we didn't make it. What in their criteria did we miss?
Right. Because we had a really
us
good year. It was for the year 2005. We were on the radio the entire year. We weren't in exile. None of that shit.
building an audience.
We got national headlines for coming to satellite radio.
Entertaining people. We almost got fired a couple of times. We made the news.
Right.
Our assault on the media thing. Had a couple of things blow up in our face. And we're here working hard on a daily basis.
Do you understand? Everybody in radio hates you.
Hates us. I know.
Hates you.
All right, Tom's coming back in with a regular shirt.
Oh, goody.
Now I see there's lots of problems.
Well, let's see.
You now understand.
No, man, I'm telling you. Now they don't look short.
Yes, they do, but maybe, let me see, they're not as short.
You're kind of bent at the elbow. They don't straighten out very well? Yeah, there's something going on there.
Wait, what's the little tattoo you got?
There's a midget gene there somewhere.
Holy crap, dude. You were this close to becoming a midget.
You're a tall
You
boy,
might
right?
have been.
You know
might
that.
have been
How many
close
times
to
have you
being a
thought
midget.
that? You were like this close. But someone was on your side upstairs and said, let him go.
Pull him out of that midget thing.
Yeah, no, I never really thought of it. I mean, I got the short arm.
Any leg issues?
Be
I
honest.
got a longer torso than I do.
No, where you're short.
Legs. See, that's a midget thing.
He's
kinda.
short from his elbow to his shoulder. From his elbow down, you're
yeah,
fine.
a little bit. Let's see where the elbow is.
You see?
Wow, it's way up there.
Okay, it's up there.
It doesn't
Wow.
bend out all the way.
It doesn't bend out, so you're kind of like it's bent a little bit, which
You know
adds
what?
to the
Did you ever
shortness.
knock yourself out doing curls?
I came close, but never all the way.
It's not bad at all. I think when you're wearing the oversized jerseys, it makes it look worse.
What happened was, Tom is very lucky, and I say this with love because you're basically Here's what was happening: God was creating a dwarf, and he was throwing that last splash of DNA in, and the phone rang. He went, "Hello, push this one on." Yeah. No, I'll be there tomorrow.
Yeah.
And you skated right.
Yeah, you kind of went down the assembly line. They missed you.
All of a sudden, he heard that Muhammad was talking bad about him on his radio show, and got distracted.
Went off on a tangent. And you got to leave.
And the moment passed.
Yeah.
I just need you to do one thing. Do you have a green wig? I would like you to say "doopa-dee-doo."
You know what? This is radio. People out there are going to think that we're looking at a real freak here.
No.
He's not bad. He's fine.
But he was close.
You were close, though, dude.
He's fine. His arms.
Because how tall are you? Because now people are picturing like you're 5'3" or something.
No, I'm 6 foot.
He's 6 foot
Are you
tall.
6 foot? You're taller than me?
Yes.
Wow.
Wait, go next to Jimmy. Hold on a minute. All right, Jimmy. Wow. All right. Well, look at how different the
your arms are.
We interrupt this program to bring you the ozone midget sighting of the day.
Opie?
Yeah.
Hey,
Anthony.
what's up, guys? I just want to say I have a midget sighting today.
Okay.
Yeah. About 12 feet away from
12
me.
feet away.
He's standing in front of me.
What's he doing?
He's wearing a Ron and Fez shirt and standing uncomfortably, rocking back and forth.
Rubbing his arms
with
together.
really short arms.
Right.
It's a little tall for a midget, but everything else kind of fits the criteria.
Right.
Just want to get that out of the way.
Thank you, Anthony.
Meanwhile, back at the show.
I didn't know you were 6 feet. I didn't realize that.
You're 6 feet tall?
So you said your legs are short?
How would you be a 6 foot midget?
It's the most beautiful thing I've ever seen in my life.
Amazing.
The big problem with me with the clothes is, like, I'm a bigger guy than most people, and I used to be a lot bigger.
Right.
Did
Lost
ya?
about 70 pounds in, like, the last
that
few
made your
months.
arms look longer.
Hey, there you go.
It's not that. It's just, like, my clothes, like, I guess my shoulders aren't as broad. So, like, the shoulders are meant to be out more. So now, like, since I have narrower shoulders, the sleeves drag down, like, hang down a little bit lower.
Yeah.
Aw. So what happens? You have like a tattoo I see on your wrist. On your left wrist, there's like a very light tattoo. What is it?
It's Irish clatter.
What is it like?
Oh.
Is it like a tattoo of like? Was it like weights?
No, it's an Irish symbol.
It's an Irish symbol, the clatter.
It's two hands holding together a heart with a crown on top. The hands are a symbol for friendship. The heart is a symbol for love, and the crown for loyalty.
Okay, good. That's
wonderful.
Fucking
very known in the Irish.
He's a gang member. He's a fucking tall man.
A lot of people get it as a ring.
Yeah, a ring, clatter ring.
Well,
tattoo.
A lot of young lovers exchange.
Celtic cross on my arm.
Oh, you got one of those too?
Yeah.
He's one of the Westies. He's a fucking gang member.
Yeah. What are we doing?
that's
Messing
nice.
with this guy.
Yeah, he's
Thank you,
tattooed. He's got
Tom.
the secret
I got
code.
my
I think your arms are
tattoo
just
on
fine. I don't need any
Hey,
problems.
Fucking, hey, Tommy Tiny Arms is on his way to fucking see you.
Right.
And where are you from?
Yonkers, New York.
Yonkers.
All right, let's go to Ben in
All right,
Savannah. Ben.
Hey, yeah, what's going on?
Hey.
Hey, I mean, I know you guys got to be pretty distraught that you're not on the list. It's got to be pretty hard for you to wrap your arms around it.
Oh, boy. You know, why would you want to make those kind of jokes?
Thank you, Ben. All right, Tom. Congratulations.
I bet you like the Navy, the Marines, the Air Force, but you hate the Army.
Just a constant reminder, right? There you go.
All right.
All right.
Don't you wish you were in an arms race?
Sometimes.
D-Rock, get the door for him.
Open the door for old crocodile limbs.
Oh, if Tom gets mad at me, I'm going to run in a zigzag pattern.
You know, a little-known fact about him, he has 10 times the energy to close his jaws than he does to open them, so you could actually hold them shut with your thumb and forefinger. But once he opens them, then there's a problem.
That guy fucks with me, I'll make shoes out of him.
Jesus.
I like Tom.
How can you not?
I think he's terrific.
He's a good boy.
He's terrific. All right, here we go. So, the top talkers in America. We did not make the list.
No, we know that.
And we had a lot of fun going down the entire list.
Yes.
And Neil Bortz.
Neil Bortz.
Good old Neil Bortz.
I had never heard of Neil Bortz.
But he made the list, and I think he was way up there. I think it was like
Number
top
9.
10.
Yeah.
Would you change your
9?
name if you're in radio and the word bore is in your name?
Well, you got to listen to him. He is a bore.
But you have to change it to something a little catchier than Neil Bortz.
Neil Bortz. Oh.
Good old Neil Bortz, one of his faithful listeners, called up his program to tattle on us.
Tattletales.
That we are trashing him.
Tattletales.
Neil Bortz.
That we were trashing him. So Neil Bortz, boy, he gave it to us. Boy,
Both
did he,
barrels.
He give it to us.
Mm-hmm.
He used all that Bortz luster.
Here's Neil Bortz talking about us after we talked about him.
This message from John. I'm listening to XM radio via the internet. The Opie and Anthony show to be. Who are they? I haven't. Okay. And I just thought you'd like to know that Opie hates you. He said that he would love to spit in your face.
I didn't say that. Find the tape where I said I would spit in Neil Bortz's face.
All right.
Find the tape.
All right.
Number 9 is a guy that I will spit in his face when I see him. I have never forgotten. Neil Bortz was one of the guys that had to be on TV when we fucked up and had to tell the whole country how awful we were.
Who the fuck is Neil Bortz?
Even though
Never
this
heard of
fucking guy has never heard one of our shows.
Who is Neil Bortz?
Never heard of him, sir? Never heard of him, sir.
Who is Neil Bortz?
I've heard of him, sir.
We are just asses. We really are.
I will not disagree.
That sounds like an injury you suffer.
Oh.
I twisted my ankle and I now have Neil Bortz.
I remember back in the day, not even back in the day, pretty much our whole careers.
Yeah.
The Christmas party would come around.
Oh.
And it would be an opportunity to hang out with everybody. You're feeling good. You're in the holiday spirit.
So depressing.
Oh, my God. The music's playing. How could it not be a good time? And we would go to these Christmas parties, especially when we came back to New York. And you know, Infinity Broadcasting at the time, they owned so many stations, so you got to hang out with all these personalities from all these other stations. It was kind of exciting, right?
Yeah.
There would be Anthony and I at our own table by ourselves.
In a corner.
In a corner with everyone leaving us alone.
No one would come by.
Not one person wanted to say hi to us.
You know why? It's real simple. You're jerks.
Yeah.
But you don't even think about half the shit you say on the air. Like, all right, you're just speaking your mind, and you don't realize what kind of effect it has on people until you go to the Christmas party and realize not one person is going to buy you a drink, hang out with you, talk to you, a little small talk. We're just sitting there, like, looking at each other like, we don't need to talk to each other. We do that every day.
The only small talk I ever got at a party was at Fareed's going away party, and I think it was Fareed's ex-wife. And wow. Jesus Christ, was that some conversation. Oh.
Well, let me tell you something about Mel Karmazin.
I was speaking with Dean Warmer's wife at the party at Delta House. What the fuck is the deal with Mel Karmazin's wife? Let me tell you a little something about her. And she's 2 inches away from my face.
By the way, this is very accurate. We're not making this up.
Breathing.
This is very accurate.
Breathing like whiskey breath.
We were scared that we were going to get killed by a hitman.
I'm looking around. Now, there's Mel Karmazin's there. He's there. They're wishing Fareed fond farewell. He's moving on to greener pastures. Greener pastures that were $19 a share that are now down in the 11s, but they were greener at some point.
52-week low, baby.
Thanks. Thank you.
Thank you, Fareed.
Thanks for the IPO. So, Fareed's ex-wife comes up to me and starts talking to me, and she's hammered. And I'm looking around because she's saying a lot of inappropriate shit loudly. And I don't want Mel.
Loud. And the entire company's there. We're like, oh, will you just go away? You're going to get us in so much trouble.
I don't want Mel.
This company already hates us. We don't want to be part of this one.
And she's pointing people out. Let me tell you about that fucking asshole and this fucking douchebag and stuff. And then she got to Mel's wife. She's like, and Mel's wife, what a fucking cunt she is. But loud. And I'm like...
We're like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God.
She said that?
Oh my
you ever have someone talking to you and you're not,
oh my God.
You want it to seem like they're not talking to you, so I'm looking at like the ductwork in the ceiling and kind of walking away from her.
She was an inch away from our lips, too.
And Mel.
I thought she was going to start kissing us.
Mel is one of the most pussy-whipped motherfuckers you're ever going to fucking see. That guy is and just bad-mouthing Mel. We're working for infinity.
What about the other part? If Mel Karmazin had balls, he would have fired Howard Stern.
Yeah.
And he would have taken Fareed's side.
You know something? When Howard is going off on Fareed, calling him a fucking terrorist, Mel should have fucking fired him, but he's got no balls. He's pussy whipped and his wife's a fucking cunt. And I'm standing there going, hamna, hamna, hamna. But that's Mr. Marshall. Hamna, 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 hamna. It was awful, and she wouldn't leave. I kept, like, kind of going away from her, and she kept getting closer.
Yeah.
Anthony, let me tell you, your arm around you. Yeah. Like, she put her arm around me and pulls me close. Let me tell you a little secret about this motherfucker over here. Here's another one. And look at that guy right there. A fucking faggot. He's a fucking cock-smoking faggot.
And we're like, we just wanted to come by.
And I'm like, I want to wish Fareed goodbye and just get a drink and get the fuck out of here. And this woman is on the verge of ending my career. Right. Guilt by association, man. I was horrified. When we finally got out of there, though, me and Opie were walking down the street just laughing our balls off, doing nothing but an impression of her the entire walk back.
We were just imitating her.
All
the way up Broadway.
Let me tell you something about that fucking dyke. Everyone was a faggot, a dyke, pussy whipped, a cunt.
It was unbelievable.
Oh, it was fantastic when it was over. During it, though, horror.
And here's how I should have known that you two were not loved there. I introduced myself to Mel. It was the only time I've ever met Mel.
Well, you were at that party?
Yes, I was. And
I don't remember.
Oh, yeah, that's fine. I said hi. I introduced. He was Mel.
He was bussing tables. Remember?
Ouch!
Ow! That was hurtful.
That was hurtful.
I was a professional.
And I said hi. I'm Jim Norton. I'm on the Opie and Anthony show. And he goes, "Oh, tell him I said hi."
Yeah,
that's what he said about Opie and Anthony. Tell him I said hi.
He was all business. Mm-hmm. He didn't like us, but he knew we were pretty powerful.
I suspect his tan is not real.
He didn't really like us.
Let me tell you about that fucking tan on him. That's probably shit from Brown Nose and his fucking wife.
We were just like,
I was horrified.
We were like, please make it go away.
I know. I wanted to shut my eyes and just.
I wanted to tap my feet together and then.
I was Bronson Pinchot in the elevator in True Romance. Make it go away! Just make it stop! Mommy!
You got to get Colin on to talk about when he roasted those guys. He did stuff for Corporate Infinity, and he shit all over Mel and Sykes. And all
really?
Yeah. He's just really funny stuff.
Did they enjoy it?
I think so, yeah. I mean, how could they not? They were,
good-hearted.
Probably did.
Wasn't an employee.
Dissected them.
Good.
So getting back to Neil Bortz.
Neil Bortz.
So I guess I did say I would spit in his face.
Of course you did.
Well, I mean, there was a lot of opportunists out there that when we fucked up, everyone jumped on TV and just spewed all this shit about us, and we knew they didn't know the show or us, and that was kind of frustrating. So I never forgot that Neil Bortz was talking shit about us on TV.
You could just pretty much clear it up by saying, I never forgot, and then the word anything.
Right. Well, right.
Pretty much Opie right there.
Well, yeah. Thank you, Mom, for this lovely memory. Someone hit me over the head with a hammer. Make me forget some things, please, so I can move on with my life.
What's your minor amnesia with certain things? Selective amnesia would be great.
I would love that. There are some things I don't remember. I remember all the shit, though, for some reason. That's terrific.
Having that extracted from your head would be nice.
A psychiatrist is going to have a lot of fun with that someday.
One of these days, when you decide to make the plunge.
Right.
Yeah.
That's when
I know.
I'll do that when we retire.
I should
do not want anyone adjusting this brain until I retire.
No, that's just it. I can't fuck up because I think it's very career-based. I think any problems, phobias, anything else I have, I kind of need
you need
to have right now as part of my job. Like a construction worker needs his toolbox.
Right.
We need our mental illness.
This is what's going to happen. We're going to do our last show. Everyone's going to know it's our last show. Big hoorah, hopefully, right?
Yeah.
Probably not, though. We'll probably just fuck up and realize, man, we did it again.
You won't know it was the last show until 2 weeks later when you still haven't been put back on. Like, I guess that was the last one.
As soon as I know it's last show, right to the couch.
Right to the couch?
Right to the couch. Fix me, Doc.
We'll all meet in a waiting room somewhere. Hey, who recommended you to this guy, huh?
Your fucking hands are going to be chapped with little wet naps and Purell, and fucking Opie's going to be breaking down, remembering, oh, yeah, that guy was a neighbor who snuck in and tucked me in.
Let's say hi to Bill in Ohio. Bill.
Hey.
Hey.
How are you?
Good.
I work in the industry. I love you guys.
Thank you.
You work in radio?
I work in radio. Actually, I'm heading to work right now.
We'll be the judges of that. What does Bill do on the radio?
Well, actually, I'm a talk show producer.
Oh, for a major talk show?
Well, for the major station in town, yes.
What town?
Oh.
What town in Ohio?
Columbus.
Oh, boy. It's not even Cleveland.
Well, they're top 40 market.
Yeah. Of course they are. Gateway to Akron.
Columbus is Cleveland's little brother. We all know that.
Tire City.
I bet your dream, though, is to get on a radio station in Cleveland, Ohio.
I worked in Cleveland. I wasn't impressed.
What are you gunning for? What's your goal in radio? What's your end game?
To be your boss.
Yeah. It's a fucking risky-ass job, my friend.
You know how many people have lost their jobs?
A lot of lieutenants have gotten fucking fragged being our bosses.
Yeah, we've had a lot of people fired. Because they only fire the talent last.
You know what the best part of it is, though? Over the years, bosses have decided to distance themselves as our boss. And it gives them plausible deniability. God forbid we do anything.
God, you're
Remember,
so right.
bosses used to be our boss. Now it's like we got people around and they do things for us, but no one wants to actually say they are our boss so that if we fuck up, they could say, I'm not their boss.
We officially don't have a boss.
No, we don't.
We don't have a person that we have to
answer to. Nope. Sorry.
Some people would say ELO, but not really.
We have advisors. We have people that kind of try to look out for our best interest.
Even better, Anthony, when we first started together, the boss would be pretty much right next to the studio.
Yep.
Then we went to Boston, and the boss was a little further down the hall, but he was still in the area.
Still there.
At NEW, when we were syndicating and all that, the boss was on the other side of the building.
When he was there.
Because
he ran a few stations, so he sometimes was in Philly, Washington.
That's when it started where he was a part-time boss.
Yeah.
He would be there maybe 2 or 3 days a week.
But he still had the title and treated it as our boss. We got called in for some yelling meetings and things like that. So I considered Ken Stevens our boss, and he was.
Right. And then we're up to today.
Yeah.
Where our bosses are in Washington.
They don't want to be our boss. They're kind of, and I don't blame them.
They couldn't pull us into a meeting.
Self-preservation.
They couldn't pull us into a meeting. They're in Washington, D.C.
Yeah. That's our. We don't really have bosses. It took 10 years, but we've frightened everyone away from trying to be our boss.
Bill?
Yeah, you guys don't have the restrictions like you used to, so that's a good thing.
That's right.
You guys can just do whatever you want. Pretty much.
Bill?
Yeah, we can.
Bill?
Yes.
God, Sean, this is too good. I'm going to let Sean do it. Sean in Florida, you're on with Bill in Ohio.
Hey, this fucking tool tells you that he's involved in radio. How come he won't turn his own fucking radio down?
My
radio's down.
No, it isn't, Bill.
I hear an echo.
That's why I'm distracted and stammering a little more than usual today because I hear the voice in the background.
It's fun to listen to
my headset, first off. That's probably it.
Oh, your stupid headset.
But it's the first rule in talk radio where you want your callers to turn their radio down before they're on the air.
My radio's off.
Dude, you're going to lose this battle when you listen to the replay.
He's echoing. I think it could be a phone echo.
Echo.
Could be a phone echo.
Tool.
I'm not a cell phone on a headset.
Oh, could be a phone echo.
Echo.
Hawk.
Now batting.
I consider myself
Derek Jeter
to be the luckiest man on the face of the earth.
Earth.
Aside from having this horrible disease.
Bye, Bill.
Bye, sweetie.
Bye. Send me your resume.
Ooh.
I'm feeling a little good today.
Someone else going?
Just feeling good about things today.
Yeah.
I want to help others out for once.
Oh, a little nervous in the room. Hey, maybe we ought to do that every so often. Hey, send in a resume, man.
Right, shake it up.
We'll make them open them and read them. Hey, this guy's kind of qualified.
Hey, this one looks pretty good, I got to tell you.
Them in check.
All right, so
maybe they won't send me emails from each other's fucking email address every day.
What happened?
Every day. There's a thing going on, Opie. There's a gag amongst the boys going on where if they step away from their computer for a tenth of a second and inadvertently leave their email open, I wind up getting an email. Danny will walk over to Travis's computer, go to his opened email, and send me an email. And it's all about, hey, you want to hang out tonight? And they leave various phone numbers. So I guess Danny was the victim last night.
I got a confession.
Yeah.
E-Rock has a bunch of IMs going on during the show.
Uh-huh.
And when he leaves the studio to get water or something,
oh no,
I'll just go, I want to fuck you. And then the person writes back all confused and stuff.
Why?
Or even worse stuff than that. That's the only one I can remember right now. And then E-Rock will run in and go, oh my God, and just start hitting the keyboard, trying to explain that it wasn't him, but it's coming in under his name, so the person is still like, well, was it him or wasn't it
your
him?
name?
Right.
It's just the shock of seeing the name and I want to fuck you and things like that. Mine from Travis was, hey, Anthony, You want to chill after the show? Give me a call. And they put his cell phone number down there and stuff. And I was like, I was torn because there was this little percentage of a chance in my head that it might have been him reaching out.
Yeah.
So I didn't want to crush his little spirit. Because I was going to write, if this is really you, it's really sad. And if it's not, it's really funny. And I thought, like, if it was him and me saying it was sad,
that would be bad.
So I kind of said, yeah, you left your email open again because I know I don't chill after the show with anybody.
Speaking
and then Danny
of chill,
got one.
Chill is alive and well on XM.
Chill. I've been hearing about Chill.
Brand new channel on XM. I think it's 84, right?
Oh, but you have no
Channel
financial
84.
interest in this channel, do you?
No.
Oh, okay. You're pumping it up. I'm thinking maybe if Chill gets a certain amount of listeners over the course of a few months, maybe you'll get huge stock options.
I hate to admit it, but I will be listening to Chill a lot.
Give me a little info. What is Chill?
It will make my presets.
Ooh.
Definitely. It will be one of my top 5 channels I listen to on XM. XM will launch Chill on channel 84. I think that happens today. Chill music has been a European phenomenon that has emerged in America as the new adult contemporary format called smooth electronica.
Like smelly people and unshaven armpits?
This experience and sound will feature such
Phenomenon
artists as
in Europe.
Moby, Eno, Thievery Corporation, 07, Chemical Brothers, and more. Picture the Delano Hotel in South Beach at 4 a.m., and you've got XM Chill, a very good channel, which will round out our dance
Will someone
cluster.
be vomiting on the floor from being drunk?
Check it out, though. It's one of those stations you throw on, kind of throw on in the background and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely a cool channel. All right, back to Neil Bortz.
Neil Bortz.
This guy's got pizzazz.
Greg the Trucker.
His name alone.
Greg?
Yeah, what's up, guys?
Hey.
Calling in. Man, you three guys are hilarious. I don't know what that fuckhead was thinking, not putting you on the top 100. And I was wondering, Neil Bortz, that sounds like a disease you get from some girl that Jimmy's been with. No, man, I got Neil Bortz. My dick burns.
Are you shook up? Are you nervous?
Was that supposed to be some kind of sick joke?
You bumbling incompetent.
That wouldn't have been so bad if I didn't say Neil Bortz sounds like a disease.
I know.
3 minutes ago.
I know. So this is what Neil Bortz had to say about us. He was fighting back yesterday. Fighting back.
Fighting back.
I don't know if we could handle the likes of Neil Bortz.
Yeah, you
Taking on
boys
the
ready?
battle.
You want to tangle with Neil Bortz? I wish you luck.
This message from John. I'm listening to XM radio via the internet. The Opie and Anthony show to be. Who are they?
Who are they? You know who we are, Neil. You're talking about us on the air.
And I just thought you'd like to know that Opie hates you.
Huh?
He goes, who are they? He mumbles something there.
Harumph.
Is it a harumph?
Harumph.
You guys think I stammer a lot.
What is that mumble?
I haven't looked at it. And I just thought you'd like...
They have no something.
Or I have no.
They have no...
I'm going to guess I have no clue.
I have no clue.
Oh, is that it? Ooh, on the nosy.
What?
Opie and Anthony show to be. Who are they? I haven't looked at it. And I just thought you'd like to know that Opie hates you. He said that he would love to spit in your face. They were reading a list of the most successful radio hosts out there, and he prefaced your name by saying that he would love to spit in your face, but before he even mentioned your name, I started laughing because only you can make people hate someone that much. Way to go. Keep up the good work, John. Well, that's damned by faint praise, John. You knew he was talking about even before he said the name, because I'm the only one out there that can make people mad enough that they would want to spit in my face. So, well, there you go. I guess that's making. I guess that's something.
Can I ask a question today?
Sure. Yes.
Am I allowed to?
No.
Did Neil Bortz have a stroke?
What happened to Neil Bortz?
He's babbling.
I've never heard Neil Bortz.
For the record, Neil Bortz is an ass.
I will write it down, and it is now recorded.
What a mush-mouthed, no thinking on his feet bore.
I love when other jocks recite what we said about them.
Yeah, it is pretty funny.
Opie said he will spit in your face.
I know, he's reading like a third grader.
Right.
Opie said he would spit in my face.
Spit into my face.
If he ever saw me.
I've heard better church readings by kids making their confirmation. Neil Bortz stinks.
We don't need to know about Bortz. I just want to know if you have
Your
a stroke.
grandson, Neil Bortz.
Because he's a talk show host that is doing the serious talk.
Yeah.
With a mush mouth.
You know what I'm going to do? This is my goal. I'm going to hold down Neil Bortz and bite his taint.
Oh, yuck.
I'm going to pin his legs back like I'm ready to diaper him and then sink my teeth into his older gentleman taint.
It's called the old bloody Bortz.
That's
You're going to give him.
Listen to the end, because then he does his commentary on the whole thing, because he's reading, obviously, an email or something.
Yeah.
And then he's now going to comment about what
Once
he just
he's
read.
off the email, he's got a riff, and oof.
You can make people hate someone that much. Way to go. Keep up the good work, John. Well, that's...
All right, so that's the end of the email, right?
Yeah.
Okay, listen.
Now he's on his own.
Damn,
Now he's on his own. What has he got? What has he got? What's his comeback? Here's Neil Bortz.
Damned by faint praise, John. You knew he was talking...
Damned by what?
Damned by faint praise.
What does that mean, Neil?
What does that mean?
I don't know.
Anthony?
Damn the torpedoes full speed ahead.
Damned by faint praise.
Damned by faint praise.
The good Lord
He is
willing, the
damned.
creek don't rise.
He is damned.
Yeah, break it down for us.
By faint praise. So it's almost a compliment that the guy was giving him. If the content of the compliment wasn't so bad. Like the fact that he pisses somebody off and this guy recognized that it was going to be Neil Bortz before you even said it means he's so good at doing that. But is it really a good thing to be doing that?
It's faint praise.
It's faint praise. So it's almost like the backhanded compliment.
Yes.
You know.
And he's damned by it.
He's damned by it.
Thank God.
We all have our crosses to bear.
Thank God we do radio with a smart guy.
Yeah.
Jimmy.
What do you mean? We do radio with a smart guy. How about I do radio with smart guys?
Oh, look at that.
Oh, was that a compliment?
Well, it was a little faint praise.
Faint praise. Damned by it.
All right, here he goes. Here's his commentary.
Praise, John. You knew he was talking about even before he said the name, because I'm the only one out there that can make people mad enough that they would want to spit in my face?
Spit in my face?
So, well, there you go. I guess that's making... I guess that's something.
I guess that's making... I guess that's something. Please, somebody hand me something with words written on it, because when it's just me, I fucking...
We gave him a slow pitch there. He had nothing.
How about somebody hand me
Swing and
some
a miss.
chamomile tea? What a mush-mouthed boob. I mean, no disrespect to Neil Bortz.
For the record, Neil Bortz is an ass. Oh, that's right. Jimmy just said that.
That was said already.
It's in the record. Wait. Yes, it is in the record.
I don't know this Neil Bortz. I don't know what he does. Tell me you don't understand a word he's saying. He'll understand, believe me.
Let's go to Rob in Kentucky.
Hey, boys. Hey, Neil Bortz, he's on an AM station out of Atlanta. If you go to WSB, look at his website, you'll see what he's talking about. He's a fucking jerk-off.
Jesus. All right.
Oh, thanks for the info.
Punching out, boys.
All right, let's say hi to Mike in Oregon.
Hey, guys, I've been listening to you for about 6 months now.
Yeah, sure you have.
No, I have. Listen, I actually
Prove
work for
it.
a national syndicator.
What?
I work for a national syndicator. And
Westwood One?
I can't tell you. Well, I'll tell you what. You read some of the names that are in the top 10 and
Premier?
some of those shows.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, let's just say there's a morning jock out of Chicago.
There's
right
a
now
morning jock out of Chicago.
Morning jock out of Chicago.
Yeah, and I'm about.
Yeah, and I'm about to. Well, you started by saying, "Let's just say."
So we're repeating
sir,
it.
I thought you had a bit here.
Yeah. No. Look, I just wanted to give you my.
Wait,
opinion
do you
as
want
to
us to
why I
repeat
don't-
it?
You want us to say it with you? You said, "Let's just say,"
Yeah, so
and then you started talking. So, do you want us to keep doing that, or?
No. I'm nervous. I'm sorry.
All right, we'll start over. Not over, but just like back up a little bit.
Are you nervous?
Yeah, I figured that the reason why they didn't probably put you guys in the top 100 is I don't know if XM is Arbitron based, as far as listeners, and that's probably how they compile the top 100.
Sir
Bob Edwards they put up there.
Bob Edwards. was in there.
Our own company acknowledges that we are bigger than Bob
That's
Edwards
right.
now.
He's a simulcast to Transylvania.
Perhaps the guy that wrote up the list was Bob Edwards' familiar. You know
Why are
what
we
that?
attacking Bob Edwards? The guy's never done anything to us. He's been
nothing but pleasant.
And we just trash him.
We say hello as he walks by like an apparition.
We are just the worst.
You always know Bob's around because you get cold.
You know what? When I first saw Bob Edwards, I didn't know it was him because he walked out of the door and put his cape up by his face and walked to his car, which was called a Dragula. He hopped in and whipped down the street in Dragula.
All right, Mike, get to your point. There's a morning guy in Chicago.
No, I'm just saying. I'm just saying that I work for a national syndicator, and I'm addicted to you guys. I listen to you every morning as I drive in.
Wait, your company's not syndicated Mancow, is it?
No, I didn't say that.
Yeah, see, we're on to you.
Emmis?
No, it's not Emmis. It's some very obscure syndicate.
Ooh, no, but I enjoy listening to you guys every day. And when I heard you weren't in the top 100, I was surprised, and I wanted to call you and tell you that I listen to you every day.
Thank you.
Well, Mike, being a radio professional yourself, what do you like about the Opie and Anthony show? Help us out today with that.
Oh, you guys are wrong.
Jim in Tennessee, what's up?
Oh, he's just
you know what? Just a jerk.
You are an ass, for the record.
Yes, Jim.
I don't think you guys realize how many radio people really listen to you guys. I freaking love you guys. I used to work at the radio station in Vegas that carried you.
Are you still in radio?
Yeah.
And
are you still in radio, sir?
What's that?
Are you still in radio?
Yes, I am.
What do you do in radio? Bill, what's going on?
Hey. Talking to Bill from Jersey?
Hey, Bill.
Hey, I got a quick story for you. You know, years
Where's
ago...
Bill? How come Bill's not on the line?
Bill?
Hey.
Hey.
Where's Bill?
Hello?
Hey, Bill, what's up?
I'm here. You know, years ago, you talked about program managers... Hello?
Yeah, we got you, Bill.
Okay. Years ago, you talked about your program guy being next door down the hall, 200 miles away. Years ago, when the government only allowed you to own a couple of stations, the owner was right there. The owner was right there in the station.
Right.
So I worked in the business in the 60s. I'm probably outside of your demo. But
Bill,
the program manager was caught with a sawed-off shotgun in his car.
Right.
And it made the front page of the paper. And this dweeby sales guy went to the owner and goes, "Well, you're going to fire him, right?" And he goes, "Hell no." Because he made the front page of the paper. Everyone's going to be tuning in this afternoon.
Yeah.
And there was another guy.
I bet they were, right?
Oh, boy.
Did they tune in?
That's a terrific radio story. I remember that one, actually.
Did they tune in or no?
There was another guy in town, and we had a female mayor. I think she was the first female mayor in the country.
Yeah.
And he got on the air, and he was doing some, long story, and he called her a dumb broad.
Right.
They pull him off the air. They give him a suspension. Well, the owner was more worried about the advertising he was going to lose. So he puts the guy back on the air about 2 weeks later. The first words out of his mouth, I still think she's a dumb broad.
Oh, wow.
So what year did you work with? Was that Johnny Fever?
No.
Bill.
That was Joey Reynolds in Hartford in the mid-'60s.
Oh, Joey Reynolds. He was just outrageous all the time.
Yeah, he's still on.
Hey, Bill.
Yes.
It says, though, in your comments here, it says, just got XM, love hearing you again.
Yes, I called you the first day you guys were on the air in New York.
Oh, what do you mean? Wait. What do you mean?
The first day you were on the air at NEW.
Oh, okay.
I called you on the phone, and I said,
hold on, Bill. What'd you say?
You are such a...
Why? People just want to love you.
They just want to give some adulation.
All right, let's get back to the show. Bobby in Georgia. Bobby!
Hey, what's going on, guys?
How are you, Bobby?
What's up, Jimmy with a Y?
Yeah, what's going on?
Hey, listen, I call in every now and again. I'm the drug rep that works down here in South Georgia, and every time we have a sales meeting in Atlanta, every one of those guys talks about Neil Bort's this, Neil Bort's on this legislative issue, and they always ask me, do you listen to Neil Bort? And I'm like, no, and so...
well, Bobby, it's your coworkers, I guess?
Say that again?
It's like your coworkers?
Yeah, these are other sales reps up in the Atlanta area.
Well, what do they actually like about Neil Bort's?
Just that he's always...
Oh, God, no. Now no one's going to want to call in during this fun segment for the callers.
Well, how about this, stupid callers? By the eighth one, whenever he asks a question and you go and gear up, all I see is that little finger with a wispy blonde hair on it teetering above the button.
If I may inform you...
The one guy had a cute story. In the crazy 60s, the guy slipped and spilled a coffee and the papers covered it.
Right. Good stuff.
The guy quoted Leave It to Beaver, and they went crazy and took him off the air. The old gentleman just wants to feel a part of the show. You gonna hang up on him?
Oh, this is a crazy story, actually. Let's say hi to Mike in Fresno. Mike!
Hey, guys. How's it going?
Pretty good, Mike. You enjoying the show today?
Oh, I love this show. I
Thanks, Mike.
just got my truck. Some prick stole my XM radio a few weeks back.
What do you mean? How did that happen, Mike?
Well, they broke it.
Holy shit. This is the worst segment ever. They go right into it. How did that happen? You cruel bastard. That ain't right.
Well, people are trying to figure out if we should attack Neil Bortz's show.
I don't really see that's worth it.
All right.
He's probably bothered with pests, but
no,
you know.
Dan.
Hey guys! Happy belated birthday, Jimmy. I'm sorry I missed it yesterday.
Right on.
Yeah, Neil Bortz is a fucking tool. I called into the show one time and tried.
Wait.
Get through.
Hold on. It's tough to call into a show, though, don't you think?
No, I
like what you tell the screener. Like what you tell the screener you wanted to talk to Neil Bortz about.
Oh, I told him that.
Why do they keep... It's like watching people run off a cliff in single file. See, we finally got good guests because we start treating them nice.
Right.
Now we're going to get shitty callers because no one's going to want to call because we treat them poorly.
I understand, Anthony. Let's say hi to Steve in Yellowstone. Steve!
Hi, I just wanted to say that I really enjoy your guys' show. I think you're doing a really good job. And I work in radio, and I really, really enjoy what you do.
Oh, really? Where do you work?
Steve from Yellowstone doesn't usually call unless we have a guest. But
Right. All right. Well, actually, it's Whip 'em Out Wednesday, Anthony. It's Whip 'em Out Wednesday, Jimmy. We haven't even described Whip 'em Out Wednesday yet.
I'd like to describe it someday, unless you have a caller to do it.
No, you can describe it.
It's on Wednesday. If you got a WOW, which is Whip 'em Out Wednesday, you will drive your car with a sticker. And
oh, God. You
flash her
can't hang
tits,
up on
and
them.
she'll show you, and you just... And even if you don't have a sticker, you wind up just writing it in your back window with, like, you know... It'll be them homemade wild side. A lot of people make them, and they enjoy them, and a lot of times that's what you'll do. But if you don't have, you have to send a self-addressed stamp envelope to us.
Right.
Right away, because that's how you get one.
Very good, Jimmy.
Okay, thank you.
Wow, it's alive and well on Pal Talk today.
Yes.
Whoa, there's one right there. Thank you, Lil.
Actually, Samson, it is Whip 'em Out Wednesday. Samson in Jersey needs help getting his girl to WOW. Samson.
Yo, guys, what's up?
What's up, man?
What's going on?
Hey, yay.
Does your girlfriend have nice boobs and all that?
She's got 34 Ds that you would smile at.
Oh, that's nice. That's awesome. So what can we do for you today, Samson?
Right now, I already dropped her off, but she's listening.
And by the way, if you need help getting your girl to WOW, here's how you do it. You go to the gym and you work on your right hook.
But I know what. that tenderness will always remind them.
That's right. Hold a cold steak on your eye and show my friends your tits.
Well, the girls are wowing like crazy on Pal Talk.
I'll say they are.
It is Whip 'em Out Wednesday, yes. And basically, you get a wow in your car, And there's girls out there that will see the WOW, and they will flash you. It's been happening for many, many years.
Yep.
We got the WOW stickers, and a lot of people are using the old homemade WOW sign. So there you have it. Go to opieandanthony.com for details on how you get your WOW sticker. Okay?
Right.
We should take a break. Porno addiction.
What is this?
The Today Show did a whole piece on it. We'll talk about that next. And Mardi Gras is done. And, if we end the show without talking about the mummy maniac, we're not doing our jobs today.
Mummy maniac.
I'm sure Rusty Humphreys and Neil Bortz is talking about the mummy maniac.
I'll bet they are.
And, Rich Voss is here, too. What was that?
What the hell was that?
Are we on the air, or is that like...
That hurt my ears.
What happened?
It went like...
Did they hear that in Radio Land, you think?
I think they did.
Oh, my God. I just lost my hearing.
That was really bad.
What happened in there, boys?
Unplug it.
Does anyone know where the circuit breaker is?
There's a button. Push the button.
Wow. Let me look over here.
What? Ow! It sounds like
kidding me?
It feels like a taser. Oh, E-Rock. It's E-Rock's fault.
E-Rock.
I had nothing to do with it. Yes, it's your new promo, and we don't like it.
Leave E-Rock alone.
It's E-Rock's fault.
Are we going out over the air? The instant feedback would tell you if...
I don't know.
Of course it is.
No, we're off the air, dudes.
Okay, cool.
They're going to fix it.
Cool.
Yeah, you people hearing that on Pal Talk?
Well, we're still on Pal Talk, but we're not on the air anymore, so...
Yeah.
Try it from here.
Yeah.
I really don't know on that, Jimmy. We're back with the Opie and Anthony program. It's the O&A virus spreading across America. Thanks to this fine company called XM Satellite Radio.
I pardon you.
Rich Voss in studio.
What's happening?
Rich.
Hey, remember yesterday we were talking about that thing, the teacher substitute thing?
Yeah, like 70 years old.
The transgender
guy reaches his 70s and decides now's the time to get a sex change operation. He was an elementary school teacher, and he wants to get his teaching job back, but parents are outraged because they don't want their kids having to go in there, second, third graders going, like, asking questions, and... at that age, it is a little awkward.
Jesus, I just asked you if you remember, that's all.
I remember everything about it.
I was looking for a yes.
Yes.
Because we're not going to talk about her.
Oh, okay.
We know a comic that did that.
Oh, yeah, Rick.
What?
What?
An older comic, a big, heavier guy. He must have been in his late 40s. Jesus. He did comedy, then he sold insurance, and then he went back to comedy and
he
became
drove a bus
woman.
Too, right?
He drove a bus
driver, yeah.
And he was an ugly man. So he's like, you can't even imagine him as a woman. He was just a fat, ugly man, and he's a woman now.
I haven't seen him as a woman. I do
Fat,
know.
ugly woman?
Does he still do comedy?
No, but that would be great. Cause
no
kidding,
it would be great.
You know, or your reality show, follow him around while he gets his sex changed and gets beat up on a daily basis.
I don't get it. But anyway.
Would you bang him?
Would I?
Yeah. Like, because it's one of the guys, like, if it was, if it's one of your pals decides to get a sex change, would you bang? Because then you could just go, hey, dude, let me just fuck you. You got the goods?
Yeah, would you bang him as a chick?
If he was 15, I'd jerk off with him, but I don't know if I'd bang him now.
Sex change doesn't matter back then, did it?
I saw a stripper once that was so hot, and I didn't even know it was a guy at one point. Like, we were at the strip club, I'm going, look how fucking fine she is. And you wouldn't have known. You would have banged her. You wouldn't have known.
Always know.
Was that 20 years ago?
Yeah, it was about 15 years ago. Why?
Oh, because you've been sober for 20 years.
You're probably all drunk. It was probably just this gruff, fucking Popeye-looking motherfucker.
That's probably the reason he got sober 20 years ago.
Yeah.
Like, oh, fuck.
Woke up with a cock in my mouth.
Right. I thought it was a woman. Anyway, I bring up the teacher because then we had another story about a tranny that worked for the MTA. What did she do again? We got audio of her.
She checked payphones.
Check payphones. Okay.
Yeah, repaired payphones or something.
And it's always fun to hear the voice. So we did this story yesterday as well, and here's the audio.
A 70-year-old transgender telephone repair worker says she's been arrested 3 times in the past 6 months for using the women's restroom. Helena Stone, who is in transition from man to woman, has been working at Grand Central Station in New York City. She says she was arrested in January by a police officer working for the Metropolitan Transportation Authority.
He called me a freak and said I was the ugliest woman in the world. Called me a weirdo. It said that he was going to put my picture on the front page of the newspaper.
That voice would come out of any like fat cabbie, the guy that sells the dirty water dogs on the corner, a Con Ed worker. That is not a woman. That is so far from a woman's voice.
You know who that was? That was in The Exorcist. That fucking thing should be saying, "Could you help an old altar boy, father?" And by the way, you can't use the woman's restroom. You're a guy, stupid.
Yeah.
Especially if you're not even through the operation yet. Maybe I could put on blackface and get admitted into a college under a racial thing. Just because you dress up like something doesn't mean you're it.
Isn't that a bad movie?
Oh, yeah. Soul Man.
Yeah.
Hey, people trying to guess the comic that went from a man to a woman. This is way too good. Let's say hi to Greg in Jersey. Greg?
Hey, good morning, fellas.
Good morning.
Hey, I was wondering if that transgendered freak that Voss knows, is his name Lisa Lampanelli?
No, that's...
Punch it out, boys.
Bravo, Greg.
Yeah, it's a good one.
That's too good. All right. Porn addiction on the Today Show.
Porn addiction. Can you tell it's a ratings time?
Is it? Is it Sweeps Week?
I think they like coming up with this stuff. Grab some ratings.
Yeah. Well, they're talking about porn and how it's an addiction.
Always.
And it's just like crack cocaine.
Yeah.
Really?
Well, let's get into it. Here's some audio, and we'll comment.
5 years ago, Amy Tracy and her husband Lance, a filmmaker, began what looked like a blissful, adoring marriage, until Lance's secret addiction almost split them apart.
I think in the worst of the worst, I was looking at porn 3 or 4 times a day.
What? 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 3 or 4 times a day? Oof, you're out there. Wow. You can't go online to do legitimate stuff without seeing porn 3 or 4 times a day. You put, like, heavy farm equipment into Yahoo, a cock comes up first. You got to sort through cocks and asses to get to actual heavy farm equipment.
Could you Google heavy farm equipment?
Take off all restrictions.
All restrictions. Well, that would help your search.
The worst is when you're Googling cock and you have to shift through John Deere pictures.
I hate that.
Go to
the guy's name is John Deere. Guy named John fucking a deer.
Images.
I barely look at porn on the internet.
How far do you have to go before you get to cock?
Images, all John Deere stuff so far.
Couple miles down the parkway.
And a map of the United States of America. Nope, still heavy farm equipment.
Damn it.
We'll go to the third one. All right, and now we got some people in the shots, but still no cock. Let's go to 4.
Farmer's daughter will be there soon.
Look up faggot farmers.
Keep going. 4. Nope, still very much into the tractor thing.
All of the
big tires, a picnic.
All right, am I going to have to say perhaps it was a little exaggeration humor?
No, wait, a girl in a kiddie pool. And we're getting
all right, okay.
Hold on, let me see if there's any nudity in this.
Keep going.
Nope, not nude yet. We're gonna play this out. Hawk.
Keep going.
Keep going down on page 6. Nope, go to 7.
Gotta be porno. How many pages are there?
A
lot?
7, no. This 16. 8. There's still tractors, Anthony. And a Volkswagen Bug. 9.
Come on. Where's some porno?
Nope, not 9 either. Now they get into the logo section. That's dangerous. That means they're running out of images. Nope, more tractors. Nope, 11. We're going to have to give up soon. Some person skiing. 12. Oh, come on, man. This would be hilarious if it pans out. 13.
I picked
more
the most non-sexual thing ever.
14.
That's why. It's my fault. I don't know the comedy. Damn it.
15. We'll just go to 20 and we'll call it a day, okay?
See? There's a whole bunch.
16. Oh.
What?
Nope.
Damn it.
Almost. 17. I think that might be the last page, right?
Nudity.
Yeah. No, Anthony. Fuck. There's no porno.
All right, well, there's your safe thing.
You were exaggerating.
Have your children just look up heavy farm equipment.
Okay.
Damn it.
So this guy looked at porn 3 or 4 times a day.
What a rookie.
Maybe an hour to 2 per session, per time. So that could be
All right, let's see. 2 hours per time, 3 times, 9 hours.
Now he's up to 6 to 8 hours.
16 hours.
So that could be a 6-8 hour day sometimes.
I had no idea.
When did it start feeling to you like something might have been off?
I would say it was about 3 weeks into our marriage.
Uh-oh.
All right. This
3 weeks in.
This is I hate when TV does this. This is an unusual case.
Absolutely.
Guys looking at porn and it's affecting the marriage 3 weeks in. There's a problem there.
And like he wasn't doing it before
when
they
you were
got married.
dating.
Yeah.
Of course he was doing it. He didn't just all of a sudden 3 weeks later start.
Everybody out there looks at porn.
I don't.
Porno.
And some people have a little screw loose inside, and that's where the real problem comes in. Not because they're looking at the porn. That might trigger the thing that's happening in the head, though.
It was kind of like a whirlwind of passion, and then all of a sudden he just seemed as though he wasn't very interested.
You look at this stuff and you don't have any emotions left over for your wife.
Okay, that's right. It's accurate.
Porno.
Why is that accurate?
Because when you look at stuff that you don't have any emotions left over, it does remove your ability to be intimate, or it hurts it. It makes it harder.
Really?
To connect, yeah, much.
Why? There's emotions involved when you're looking at porno?
No, but it's a sexual thrill, but it's distancing. It's like you're watching it from it's like looking through a glass.
Well, Dr. Norton did a study on this. I read the study.
You're always looking through the bakery window, Dwight. That's what it's like.
All right, let's move on. It's a little scary that Jim knows a lot about this.
A little bit. Yeah.
I've read it. It's called Diary. Nothing.
I felt totally betrayed. I felt very unattractive, just not cherished. I felt really hurt.
And when I still couldn't stop, then I realized, I have an issue here.
Internet pornography is the crack cocaine of sex addiction.
The fact that she says cherished, I now understand why he didn't fuck her. She doesn't have a sexy bone in her body.
In 3 weeks, she let herself go, probably. She
let herself go.
You gotta allow yourself to get a little crazy.
She won't fuck him right.
Crazy.
She's not dirty. Every time they fuck, she wants to look him in the eyes and say, "Oh, sweetie, I'm so glad we're doing." And once in a while, it's nice. But
she need a little filth.
Exactly.
Is that it? Some filth?
You gotta take care of the animal instinct that's in all of us.
No one can keep an erection when some fucking housewife is saying you're the apple of my eye.
You are the apple of my eye.
Do you get excited when you ask your girl to tell you stories about her fucking other guys? Does that excite you?
What?
Do you get excited? Do you get excited by that? Like you say,
you do that, Rich?
I'm not saying I do. I'm saying do you get excited about?
Of course you don't, Rich.
Yeah, like you say, like when you're in college, what your professor do to you and stuff, and they tell you stories. That doesn't get you excited.
No, that's not.
No, really. I don't really want to know that my girlfriend was ever with a guy.
Yeah, it's just. You keep
crazy.
that shit on a back burner somewhere.
Are you kidding me?
Do you make sure she tells you how big the cock was?
To the fucking millimeter.
What was it like to suck?
Are you kidding me? That doesn't get you fucking crazy?
No, not that.
No. I prefer to talk about how much the books cost and stuff like that. And did you forget your pen the first day?
No.
You need some lunch money?
Well, why don't you tell us how it's done there, Rich?
Yeah.
What do you want her to tell you?
Yeah, what would you ask?
Well, one of the stories like,
And be honest. You're not making this up for the radio. This is something you've done.
I don't make up fucking stories. I told you I jerked off with my friend, every story I tell you.
Your wife or a past girlfriend.
I'm talking about past girlfriend.
You like.
Yeah, past girlfriend.
All right, so what does she tell you?
Like this one, I'll go, like this one last girlfriend before her. We're fooling around, and, I'm getting semi-hard or whatever, and then I go, because we were just dating, this girl. It wasn't serious. You know, I go, so...
Right.
So who do... You know, I go, have you banged anybody since, you know, last time I was here? And she'll tell me a story how she picked up this guy in the nightclub and went back to his place. You know, they have to be white, though. And tells me in detail how, you know, and I'll go, you know, did you fucking get on top of him and start blowing him and stuff? And it just drives me fucking nuts. It's unbelievable how good it's... I'm telling you. You know, I sucked him off and I'm like fucking getting, you know, I tell her to give me details about it. Yeah. It's like phone sex, right? Kinda.
Right, no, you're right, faggot.
Just like that.
It's not being a faggot.
No, it's not. You're right.
When you're watching porn...
You need the cock described to the millimeter.
Well, no, when you're watching porn, are you watching a guy fuck another broad? Are you watching a guy fuck another broad? Yeah. Is that gay?
But he wasn't just over the house banging your girl and walking out and getting on camera like that.
Listen, you fucking cuckold. Voss is a cuckold.
Cuckold.
It's exciting, man. You hear these fucking stories. Hey, you know, you're a fucking school teacher and stuff. When I was going out with that fucking professor, right? Remember the girl, the real smart one that was a professor I met in fucking Brazil?
The real smart one that was...
Yeah. Oh,
you know that sexy. Dummy professor?
She was sexy.
She was really sexy, actually.
Before she went out with me, she dated Lenny Kravitz, so, like, I could really follow that, remember? And she came to see me at a fucking club, and I just bombed in front of her. Anyhow, she would tell me stories. I go, tell me about, like, one of your students, you know, fucking banging you on the desk. And I would fucking come like a jackrabbit.
Were they true stories?
No, but the other ones are true, but just to hear it gets me fucking going.
What happened to her? Why'd you fuck that up? She was sexy.
She was too smart for me.
Hey, we got Teabagger. Teabagger.
Yeah.
Hey, what's up?
What's up, boys? Hey, Rich, I know it'll get you off, so I wanted to tell you about the last time I was banging Bonnie.
Oh, go ahead. Would you say she was funny?
All right, here we go. Back to the porn thing.
So obviously, this is a very serious problem. Do you think just now it's being accepted more as the serious problem it is and has been?
The two things that have changed everything is that, first of all, it's gotten to be such a problem that therapists are dealing it. Most mainline therapists are now going to see people with the problem. The other part is that we are understanding so much more about the brain. The internet has really helped us to start seeing how sex can be addictive and as a brain problem.
Because a lot of people might think an internet pornography addiction or a sexual addiction in general is really a cover-up for a moral lapse. In other words, somebody who just cannot sort of stay on the straight and narrow, be faithful to his or her spouse, and has fallen victim to this. But it really is a psychological, chemical addiction, correct?
Yeah, for some people it can be a moral lapse, and for some people the internet has been a great boon in terms of learning about their sexuality and helping them get rid of shame and what have you. But the fact of the matter is, for some people, it is a problem, a widespread problem, which really just ruins their lives in ways that many people would never be aware of because it's not like it's obvious.
The internet is for porn. The internet is for porn. Me up all night hugging me horns, you porn.
They go all deep in this. It's about instant gratification. It's quick. You don't have to go through, pick it up, going on a date and all that shit. You just watch it, spank it. It's instant gratification. And
been there for years.
What's that?
It's been there for years.
Yeah, but it's not
hurting anybody. But a lot of these people, shrinks, know they can make some money off of it, thinking it's a big epidemic.
Right.
Enough.
It's always been around.
Some boobies.
Some form or another.
Absolutely. Do you think I felt bad when I was jerking off recently as a girl told me she was going to put me in stockings and fuck me in the ass with a strap-on? I certainly did not. Holy shit.
I'm begging you. I don't care if that happened or not. Please tell me you just made that up.
Okay.
See?
Could you say it?
Word.
Could you say, Anthony, I just made that up?
Anthony, I just made that one up.
Oh, my God. It's something new all the time with him. Stockings? Put you in stockings and fuck you up the ass.
Well, with a fake dick.
Oh, okay.
That makes it okay.
Wow, I thought it was weird.
Ooh, you scared us for a minute there.
Cool.
God, I want just part of my soul when this stupid show's over.
It's done. It's done. The soul left. Look at all of us. We can look into each other's eyes, and it's just right through the back of the skull.
No one's
There's
looking
no
in
soul
mine.
left.
We're not.
I am.
There's no soul left. Always secret.
I know.
So, anyway. Don't worry, Rich. No one heard that.
No one heard that.
No, this is sad. But
Yeah,
I'll tell you
I
off the air.
heard someone killed themselves. That's all I care about.
Who killed himself?
No, years ago. Just some.
Just say, might as well.
No,
Oh, no,
no.
you can't. All right.
Let's just say, unfortunately, it wasn't Rich.
Would you like to elaborate on this fake story of yours, Jimmy?
Well, I mean, let me see. How would this go?
When did this happen? Was it recently?
I wouldn't remember. Of course, probably.
Last night?
No, not last night.
It would be. Is it within the past year?
Oh, maybe. I don't know. I would just never happened. Of course.
It was in the past week. It might have happened while we were on break. Who are we kidding?
No, but if you're masturbating and girl starts talking about something really kinky,
Really taboo, right?
an area that you never actually went into, it can be something very sexy. about it.
Kinky's one thing. Completely outside of your character or something that you would even seem to enjoy.
That's not out of his character.
That would be... Perhaps that's the problem. Well, that would be something so alien to me that there is nothing sexy about it. It would be the weirdest, awkward, most boner-killing, not thinking about sex anymore, just thinking about how ridiculous you look and how degraded you're going to be.
Well, it was... certain things will turn me on with a person because it's coming from a woman. Like, if a woman is so inappropriate or dirty, inappropriateness turns me on. And especially when you don't see it coming and it's real. So if you're talking to somebody, and I'm not into women's clothing. Yeah, I've been pretty honest about what a perv I am.
You look like shit in men's clothing. I'm not into women's clothing. Do you have something that'll fit my bust size?
The only time I've ever worn panties. Years ago, I was dating a girl who we would do little golden things. And one time, she asked me to put her panties on because she had peed through them. And they were a little thong because she said she likes the way a guy's dick looks in that fabric. So I did. Urine-soaked panties. I put them on. I've never had a better erection in my life. When I stood up and she saw it, it was to see somebody you know that well, to see lust. She grabs me with panties on, and panties she had just pissed in, and starts blowing me with the panties on. She's sucking it through them. It turned her on so completely to see my mule like that.
Wow.
And it was unbelievable. And then, of course, she gave me a head.
How is Danny's mom, by the way?
She's good. She's like, she kept going, oh, I wish you were black. Oh.
So I'm weird to ask a professor to tell me about stories of you fucking other guys.
You just wanted to hear about what it was like to be in college. Stupid.
Okay, but he's, jerking off to a girl with a strap on, and but see, I don't blame him because I know his personality, my addictive personality. After a while, you get fucking bored of the same old. You need some stories. You need some excitement, right? You get, it's just like you start off with pot and you end up smoking crack. It bores you. Don't you get bored with the same old fucking and the same old bullshit? You got to get bored with it.
Normal people don't, though. Non-sex addicts don't. Like non-alcoholics don't mind having a couple of beers for the rest of their life at a party, or a glass of sherry, perhaps.
You need an entire bottle of vodka shoved up your ass.
That's the difference.
I don't like things in my ass.
Absolute Norton. I'd like to see that ad.
Everclear stuff. I don't like things in my ass. This is the paradox of little Jimmy Norton.
Yeah.
I can take a 1/4 of finger. That's it. I told you I had one dumb mistress who was spitting on me. I'm like, all right, go ahead, try to put a strap on in, because it was so turning me on that she wanted to, but it's not my fetish. I went like an 1/8 of an inch, and I was like, done. It doesn't.
You actually got to the point.
Oh yeah.
Where it was tried.
Oh yeah.
Where it was the strap on was on. She was ready to go.
Yeah, while she was spitting.
It burns. Once you get in, it just fucking burns. You don't want to do that.
You had one in your...
No. A strap, what's, a finger or
Holy crap.
A finger or two, Marlon?
You've never had a finger in your ass when you're getting blown. Come on.
With a little butter put on the fingers. No.
Hey,
I can honestly say no.
Last guy out of the studio, can you just, like, turn the lights off? And,
I know. Can I leave?
Right.
The only time I've ever had a finger up my ass
was
recent. 6 months ago at the doctor's office when I got my first prostate exam.
Yeah. Did you keep going
back? And I
back?
almost threw up. Yeah. You know, this thing could strike any day, Doc. Any day.
We better stay on top of this one.
I'm thinking twice a day now, because what if it just starts right after you examine me?
When he's putting his finger up, you turn around and go, that's all you got?
That's it?
Pissing me.
Pussy.
You don't mind tying me up first, do you, Doc?
Whoa.
Let's go to Jeff in Florida. Jeff.
Hey guys, man, love the show. Listen, there's such a difference between kinky and Jimmy. You know, if you're with a chick and you tell her, hey baby, you know, she says, hey, let's get kinky, you're all for it. If she says, let's get Jimmy, you get your shit and you get out.
No,
Punch
sir,
it out, boys.
you got to understand, the thing that was sexy about it is I am very dominant. I'm not a submissive in bed at all. But the fact that this was coming from like, if a girl said to me, I'm going to spank you or tie, I would fucking laugh at her. Shut up, you're not.
Yeah.
You're not. Because it's not my nature. But the fact that it was coming from such a real place with that person, it was like the inappropriateness, the dirtiness of that girl is what turns me on so much.
Turns you on.
You understand what I mean?
Okay.
Like most women that are submissive, I love.
Trying to understand you.
But I like to pull hair. I like to fucking to slap. I mean, again, if somebody likes it. If they don't, I'm cool not doing it. But it's not that I like to hurt women. I love women. But I love the fact that a bright woman, a smart woman, most who are submissives are very bright, smart women, is giving that to me. That, to me, is what's sexy about it. It's her fucking deviance. The dirtiness of that is what turns me on. Do you understand what I mean? There's like certain personality things.
I understand what you
drive
mean.
Me crazy.
But to have that translate into any way, shape, or form, having a dildo, a strap-on, almost up your ass
while you're wearing stockings,
where you stop because you realize, hey, this probably isn't a good idea.
Well, it's not my thing. I would tell you if it was my thing. Believe me, I wish I liked it. It would be great to have that one, too. But no, I don't. It's just not. And there are certain areas that she got into, it wouldn't have turned me on.
Yeah. Would you get excited, like, fucking in the window, with, like in a hotel, whatever, with other people watching you?
Nah.
That doesn't excite you?
I don't think so. I'm an exhibitionist to a certain degree, but not like that. No, I couldn't perform in front of other people.
If they didn't see your body, if they just saw you from, like, the waist down or something.
Outside is cool, but not with people.
No, I'm not even outside. I mean, I'm a perv, but I'm kind of
the great outdoor fuck?
Nah, I'm not into
You don't like that?
No. Nah.
Well, just stinking people are watching? How fucking exciting.
No, not thinking. No one watching.
Okay. After you're done
There's a couple
quilting,
of
Anthony, after you're done quilting and you have sex,
I fessed
you
up
turn
to
fucking
outside.
mother after it?
I'm sure Anthony does plenty.
I've talked about, outside. That's nice.
Let's find out how porn can ruin your life, everybody.
How does it ruin their lives?
Time spent, consequences, money lost.
As we heard in the piece, no emotional sort of reserve left.
No spouse can, first of all, can compete with the Internet. Nobody can compete with the Internet at that level. This level of stimulation can be so high. And the other part is, if I was to give you cocaine, you never had cocaine before in your life. There's a part of your brain light up. But if you were a cocaine addict, it wouldn't light.
Cocaine.
When
the way it says cocaine.
A sex addict, or most people see pornography, that brain part lights up. But if they're a sex addict, doesn't light up. Takes much more pornography to get the same kind of reaction.
So I think this guy's got it.
It's what we call tolerance, and it's now measurable. We can see this in brain scans, so we know that people have got a biological problem.
How do you know, though, when you cross the line from, say, enjoying this kind of material to actually becoming addicted to it?
Well, we have some signs that we look for, and that are very clear.
Preoccupation.
Preoccupation, one is that they're obsessed about it, and something interfering, for example, from them being able to get online, they find themselves very irritated, what have you.
Anxiety-ridden, loss of control. What does that mean?
Making promises to yourself you're going to stop because you know you didn't get all your work done, or you're spending 8 to 10 hours a day and you're just not doing what you're supposed to do, and you lose your job.
Well, I was thinking we'd goof on this, but
that guy, I think, has an issue, though.
It's interesting.
He's a little too, passionate about the problems.
Cocaine?
Yeah.
Cocaine?
Oh, cocaine. It's like crack cocaine.
But he's right about how that light doesn't, it's like in alcohol. You just don't get the same high. Like, I'll hear healthy couples, healthy people talking about sex. I get, a little jealous that they're so excited by the little things. Like, oh, and he gave me a little swat on the ass. Yeah, did he?
Did he?
Did he? Were you black and
Did
blue?
he really?
Did he pull your hair and spit on you? No. Well, then please.
No.
Go back to the minor leagues.
You're way deep. You're deep in.
Not even deep. It's just, well, maybe, far gone.
Yeah, you're pretty gone.
Whatever. A lot of people are.
All right. Damn.
I don't like animals.
Thank goodness.
That's how you know you're a sex addict, when you start pointing out the shit that you don't like.
Yeah.
I don't fuck babies.
Never fucked my dog.
Well, at least I don't like animals.
That's how you know you're Jesus. When you have to pick extreme examples. I never blew 4 blacks in Laker jerseys.
Here we go.
Jimmy's going to need a breathe right strip over his butthole. Why don't you just do that?
No, it's not my thing. Do a little finger, and I'm all set.
Yeah.
More women have this problem these days.
Opie.
Oh. Maybe not, though.
How did you took it out?
No, it's in there.
Oh, I thought you...
It's in there, Jimmy.
You're sweet.
Come on.
One of the signs for a lot of people, and you saw that in the deal, is you get so stimulated having sex with a real person. It just doesn't work. It's so powerful that now just having what would be a loving relationship doesn't happen.
And shame. How does that play into it?
Is complicated, but briefly, it's about you feel defective because you have tried so hard to stop. Why can't you be like other people? And then comes despair. In the Gentle Path program, about 50% of our people walk in suicidal.
What do you do then if you discover your spouse? And some women have this problem too, right?
About 40%.
Really?
40. It used to be like in
and
gambling.
It's probably hard to even know statistically.
Gambling. Well, we do know gambling and alcohol and sex addiction. For years, we were able to measure it: 3 men for every woman. When the internet came, both in gambling and in sex addiction, the women's numbers shot up
because of the anonymity of it all.
Right. And you can say, I bet I could fuck you in the ass. That's like 2 things.
I almost hit a sex bottom years and years ago. I was on the road and I did 2 sisters.
You are a sex bottom. Oh.
And
you think there's some girl right now crying?
No.
I fucked a comic.
No.
Your little fingers.
I'm the reason I get sober. But years ago, you do hit a bottom. Like I thought I was going to go to SA, Sex Anonymous, because after one show, I had 2 shows in between shows. I went upstairs and this girl blew me between shows. Right, she blew me and walked gone. Okay, then after the next show, I ended up this girl wanted to go upstairs and do me and her boyfriend. So he's banging her, and I'm sitting on the side of the bed, and she's going down on me. And then after that, she was in the bathroom crying and cutting herself. Right? She was cutting her arms and stuff. She was a cutter, and I felt fucking horrible. Right?
Gee, did you, Mr. Compassion? The girl cutting her wrists, and you
no, she wasn't cutting her wrist. She was you know what a cutter is, right?
Yes.
She was cutting herself, and you feel like I almost hit a bottom then, and So I could see the point of hitting a sex bottom, too,
But what you're talking about, who wouldn't do that? What guy wouldn't get blown in between shows? I mean, you weren't married.
No, but then this was...
But what guy... No. What I'm saying is, even a healthy sexual
is that a sexual addiction?
No, but getting blown between shows, and then after the next show, going upstairs with another...
Who wouldn't do that? You have to realize that there are times where you're able to do... Chris Rock had the best line ever about men are as faithful as their options. And I don't know if he's the first guy to say that, but it's a genius point of view, because it's what guy happily married somewhere, middle-class guy, if someone said, I want to suck your dick, and then 15 minutes later or an hour later, a couple came over and goes, you see this hot girl that I'm with that you can't touch? She'll suck your dick, too. Who wouldn't go for that?
Well, no.
Besides Hawk.
I don't know.
Sorry.
All right, here's the final clip.
Hawk went home with a married couple, and he ate their mayo sandwiches.
What the hell is smelling in here?
I don't know.
It's something cooking.
What are they cooking?
It's like Chef Boyardee raviolios or something.
Who's cooking?
Who's cooking what?
Who's cooking? Hawk. Go find out.
Please find out. The smell is permeating this studio, and you know what it smells like? Vomit. I will tell you right now, whatever's cooking smells like vomit.
E-Rock, I give you the power. Fire them.
What is that? What is it?
Throw it out and fire them.
What's cooking?
Cheese on a bagel.
What?
Who's cheese on a bagel?
Bruce's.
It smells like vomit.
How old is he, 11?
Yeah, I got a 10-year-old with him.
He forgot his peanut butter and jelly sandwiches.
Wow, that reeks.
Really
is
smells,
awful.
Bruce. We love Bruce, though. You got to leave him alone.
I like Bruce, too. I just don't like Bruce's dietary choices.
I hate his little cheese-melted bagel thing.
Yeah. Hey, maybe for dessert, someone can take a dump on a plate. Jesus, that smells horrible.
Why do you want to jerk off?
All right, last clip.
Norton's hungry, too.
I didn't mean that.
My stomach is a plate.
Let's get through this.
Who's IMing Anthony?
Mel Karmazin.
Okay, that's all right.
I don't think that's you, but you know something? I've pardoned everybody today. I got to get rid of you.
No.
Give him one pardon.
Anthony.
He had a cool name. He had a cute
Where is
name.
it?
Anthony,
Where is it?
no, don't. He might be a new pal talker. He doesn't
Where
know
is
the
it?
rules yet. He doesn't know the rules.
I'll find him. I'll find him.
You Joe motherfucker, you IM me again, I'll kill you.
I've pardoned everybody today that's IM'd me. Someone's got to take the hit. And right now, it's got to be Mel Karmazin.
We're scared.
When he's in moods like this, don't tell him you're Jewish.
Don't even say anything.
I can't seem to find him, and that annoys
Make sure
me.
he doesn't know you're Jewish. Hide the tattoos.
Snuck away?
Hide the tattoos.
What, Jews?
What? Nothing.
I love Jewish people. I live amongst them. They're great neighbors to have. They really are. No crime. They have that community watch. They're looking out the windows all the time. Chance does a crook have of getting into someone's house when 20 Jews around you are looking out their window at every little thing? Busybodies. Nosy. They're nosy in two ways.
He dresses like a German.
I don't always.
Under his clothes.
He reads Anne Frank's diary and laughs like it's a Neil Simon play.
I thought it should be titled Funny Girl.
No!
He hails a cablet.
We're very scared of Anthony. We just imagine what's going on in that big estate of his in the middle of the night.
He's going to show up with guns.
No, I'm not.
Scared. We are very scared.
I don't...
Call the authorities and tell them we're being held hostage by Anthony. Please.
I like the era of World War II. I like the collectibles.
Help me.
I like things like that. I don't own gold teeth. I don't own a Nazi flag. There is not a swastika in my house. All right, there maybe on a couple of coins, but not. I don't have a flag.
Call in the Coast Guard and help me.
I like the guns from the era. I want to pick up a nice Mauser. I want a Luger.
SOS. Blink, blink, blink.
I have my British Enfield, my old Nazi killer. Looking for a Garand as we speak.
Sometimes he wakes up in the middle of the night screaming, "The Desert Fox is coming to you."
You don't think the German officers with snappy dressers, long leather coats,
sometimes in the middle of the night he's found in his basement,
the jack
alone.
boots? That shit was damn attractive wear.
We don't know what he does in his basement, but we know it's very late.
He locks it.
He's got the only key. We don't know what's down there.
I have to soundproof the basement because the goose stepping goes right through the floor, and I practice in the jack boots. You don't think the long leather jackets were the coolest jackets ever made in history? Those nice collars and the and they get out of their staff car. Well, you're biased.
Do you have a
Can we play the last clip, please? This is a very serious topic we're tackling today.
Yes.
For once, we're tackling a very serious topic.
One of the signs for a lot of people, and you saw that in the deal, is you get so stimulated having sex with a real person. It just doesn't work. It's so powerful that now just having what would be a loving relationship doesn't happen.
And shame. How does that play into it?
Is complicated, but briefly, it's about you feel defective because you have tried so hard to stop. Why can't you be like other people? And then comes despair. In the General Path program, about 50% of our people walk in suicidal.
What do you do then if you discover your spouse? And some women have this problem too, right?
What do you do?
40%.
Really?
40. It used to be like in
And
gambling.
it's probably hard to even know statistically.
In gambling, well, we do know.
We haven't heard this
Why
one.
is it the same clip?
Did you play it twice, or did they put it twice in a row?
Talk. It's his problem.
Kids watch porn as they do homework.
Was that supposed to be number 6?
I think so.
Really?
Well, it looks
But this
like...
track is longer than the other track.
Where's Steve from Foundry? I'd get him in and get that face slapped.
One of the signs for a lot of people, and you saw that in the deal.
See, I guess it's the same clip, but it goes longer. But who wants to wait?
You don't want to sit through the same clip.
I think someone's got an explaining to do, Eric.
You know what?
He just walks in trouble and looks around.
You know what? We don't need to play track 6. I'm sure it works out in the end.
It does.
Yeah.
Thank God.
Well, there you go.
It's a happy ending.
It's a happy
Hollywood.
ending.
But there's help.
There's help for everybody.
And there show a shotgun and a tow attachment on it.
Can you imagine all the people anxiously listening to this segment with a pen and paper, waiting for the
number
help info?
Who can I...
You don't need to live with this horror.
Wow.
You can get help.
All right, we should take a break.
They're just trying to find and just bring. They're trying to just bring stress factory into your life next week.
That was pretty good.
Oh wow,
that was pretty.
Give
fucking,
you that one.
Dude,
that was sly.
That was fucking. Dude, I couldn't have plugged Poughkeepsie in 2 weeks better than that if I tried.
Where are you going to be, Voss?
Next week, not this week. Stress factory.
I love you,
but it's no big deal. Boy, they're the fucking best. Those.
I don't know if I'd like thigh highs or pantyhose.
Oh, something.
We can think about it during break.
Yeah.
How's that? I mean,
what is that, Rich?
By the way. What did he do? I missed it.
Boss has his breakfast up on the console, and he's counting money, of course. And Jimmy goes, "What's that?" He goes, "An egg sandwich." And Jimmy just casually knocks it on the floor. Just knocks it on the fucking floor.
I got Bob Kelly. It was one of my greatest moments. We were standing downstairs at the Comedy Cell, and Bobby's going on. And he was saying he had a bottle of water, and they said, "Robert Kelly," and I just swatted the water bottle out of his hand. And me and the door guy, Quasi, very rarely laughs, and he literally almost choked on his food and dropped dead. There's something so... This is caveman shit. To see the lion knocked out of somebody's hand is funny every time. I just went to grab his bag, his breakfast bag, and he went to swap it, and he hit his own sandwich.
He just squatted.
Rich just went and mushed his own sandwich. Oh, I'm so glad that happened. I couldn't have been happier if that was a live child.
Hey, I want to point something out today.
All right.
Anyone else notice that we're very distracted today?
A little bit.
Anyone else noticing that we're very distracted today? Just want to point that out.
Well, we go on to a lot of things, and then we get off on tangents.
We're a little bit distracted today.
A little bit, right, Ope?
Why? 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 You know, I listen back to those on the replays, and I laugh because we're so stupid.
This really is.
I repeated the same word 8 times yesterday in a row, and I was laughing at me. Not with me, at me.
At you.
You know what this show is? It's fucking childish.
Really
You guys are lucky that you can go shh without spitting on people.
Wow, that's rough.
Do
Why
that
can't you do that?
My SH is...
Go.
And
I think you're...
It's the CH...
your teeth?
The CH and the SH. Like, I could say help. It's
How
like...
big of you at 50?
What's that?
That you can say help.
No, I mean the H's just ruined my life, my whole life.
Why? What does that?
Some lady
Even
the
before
other...
caps
some
or
lady,
anything?
Some lady... No, it's... Some lady the other night in the audience said... she was a vocal therapist. I was going to say speech, but I would have fucked that up.
Yeah.
Okay.
You fucked up she.
She, okay. She said, I'm not pushing out or so. I don't fucking know. I'm not thrusting. I'm not
thrusting.
Richard, why don't you just treat yourself and fix it?
I went to us. What?
You're in a business where you speak for a living.
You're right, and it hasn't held me back at all.
Shouldn't you be able to do it just to go, shh? Not like in speech or anything when you're talking, because that'd probably be hard to concentrate on. But just right now, to just go, shh. Like, figure out a way to put your jaw or teeth or tongue or whatever it is to make yourself just go shh, push it without going.
Yeah, loosen up your jaw. Come on.
Yeah.
See, what jaw exercises do you do?
Sure. See,
Okay.
I'm noticing this. When you do the S,
What? S.
your bottom jaw goes off to the side.
Yeah.
And that seems to be what does it.
Say it normally. Just say it like you would normally
Maybe
say
I could come to your house and you could pull some teeth.
See, it goes, it goes over.
But here, look.
You say it.
Hey, Rich, by the
What
way,
am I saying?
That was a really funny joke. It should have got a little more than it did.
It did, I know. But sometimes you throw away.
All right, it's just
Okay, here.
All right.
Sometimes I can do it good. Sugar.
Other times you can't.
Well,
sugar.
When you have to concentrate for 5 seconds before you say that word, you're really not helping the problem.
Can I have coffee with milk and
he goes,
sugar?
He goes, watch,
Fucking sweet low.
Watch, I can do it sometimes, and he's concentrating as hard as he can.
Sure.
Sounds like you're talking through a toilet paper tube. Like when you say
but it's only a couple. Like I could talk right now. Okay,
it sounds like you're just
only a couple of things.
dumb.
Half the English language.
Please.
Ooh, a banana!
Please, here's Rich on the street
Thank
late
you.
at night. Please, please, I want to live. Please don't.
He was concentrating on saying shoot. I get it.
Rich, why don't you fix it?
I did. I went to.
You didn't fix it. It's
You
still
can't go to the
broken.
body shop. It's not like Bondo.
Oh, you can learn, Anthony.
no.
He can learn.
Oh.
You don't want to learn.
Shit. Oh, that was good.
Hey, that was pretty good.
That was good.
That was pretty good.
I started on it 15
Who
minutes
wants
ago.
a banana?
I'd like one.
Oh, ow! Oh my God! He threw it into Jimmy's little gut.
I know, and he turned around real quick.
Did that hurt? No. You were ready for it?
It did hurt. I'm sorry.
No, it really didn't. I'll tell you that.
You know, if that was a knife.
It was scary to see it coming, but no, it's a banana.
Yeah. Banana. Look, you bent it. It's a joke. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no.
He's going for the G spot with the banana.
Oh, the banana's out of bag.
Now, which one is which?
Hey, which banana's which, Opie? Pick your pick. You got a 50-50 shot.
Pick a good one.
Eat the one without the brown bruises.
Shit, which one is it really? Come on. I
that
need
one.
to eat. This one?
Yeah.
You're really good at it.
That's I think that's the one that hit, though.
Which end? Which end?
He had the bottom end up his ass.
All right, I'm going to try this. All right. Let's take a break. Which one is it really?
Oh, we run DNA test. That one was up his ass, he said. Oh, give it the sniff test.
Yeah.
Any good?
Wave them both under Rich's nose, and whichever one makes his dick hard.
Eat the one that's not losing weight rapidly.
Wow, it's a plantain all of a sudden.
John Heffron's on the line. We'll talk to him next. Why did we have to take a break? Say hi to John Heffron, and then we'll tell everyone what happened in the break. Hey, John, what's up?
Hey, guys, how are you?
Hi,
Pretty good, man.
What's up, Heffron?
Not, just, in L.A., up early. Hey, I was listening to you guys. I was on hold. That Center Path guy.
Yeah.
You guys were talking about. What happens if you feel no guilt with all that stuff?
You know, all the sex, and then there's no guilt whatsoever?
Yeah.
Then you're a normal human being.
Okay, good.
You win last comic standing, too.
You don't have to cut yourself. You don't have to do anything.
Yeah.
You just, you leave, you live your life, then you're a normal guy.
Then you're like most of America.
Right.
Right.
It's not sitting there in the fetal position of your shower crying, cutting yourself. Sorry, Jimmy.
Hey, by the way,
I never cut.
You never cut? Good boy.
During the break, Pal Talk, the people at Pal Talk were enjoying some fine conversations. A couple things were going on. Anthony got an email from Gangsta Fag.
Well, I noticed sometimes this happens. It really pisses you off. Let's say you have 200 emails in your inbox. You've eliminated all the crap on your front page, and it still says you have one email. You got to go through every page because somehow that brand new email is shoved on page 187. I don't know how they do it, but it gets there.
Oh, my God. I hate when that happens, actually.
It's a pain in the ass.
Yeah.
It's one of those OCD things where I need my inbox to be at zero new mail. Nothing new. So I go through it, and I look, and I see it's from our pal Gangsta Fag.
Why don't you explain Gangsta Fag to John Heffron?
Yeah, well, he's a hip-hop artist, does hardcore gangsta rap, but it takes a little twist. He's a faggot. The guy raps about fucking guys, about dick,
and about raping
loving,
guys,
sucking dick, and about raping guys, about raping racist white guys. Wow. Things like that. There's one song he has about this businessman who approaches him, very clean cut, and just wants to have sex with a black guy, and then gets completely fixated on him and stalks him and everything, and they have sex in his house while his wife is away on his kid's bed. Jimmy, stop getting excited. There's another one where some rednecks beat up one of his gay friends, so they all go back, wait outside the back of the redneck bar. When the rednecks come out, they beat him up and then have sex with all of them right there behind the back of the thing. What bigger, what degradation for the rednecks to sit there getting banged in the back. You know they can never go out that back door again together and go, hey, remember last time when those black guys fucked us?
and then they wipe their cocks off with a Confederate flag.
Now you're getting a little much there.
Was there any reason? As my friend always says, don't go there.
Yeah,
right.
You really shouldn't have went there.
So I notice it's from Gangsta Fag. And he's got it starting ROFLMAO.
Rolling on
the
floor.
Rolling all over floor.
Yeah.
Wait, rolling on floor.
Roll on floor. Licking man ass. Whatever.
That's what the always licking man ass. Oh.
And then it says, should I read his answer first?
Yes.
It says, I guess that's why some fantasies are left as fantasies. Dude, I can't rape a willing victim. But thanks for the offer. Keep a window cracked for me just in case I change my mind, Twisted G.
So you had to
read that. I read that and go, what the fuck is Gangsta Fag doing? So I scroll down and I see this is an inquiry email via gangsterfag.info from Anthony, and then followed by my email address.
Which is what?
Shut up. And it says, now meanwhile, my email, it doesn't come up Anthony and then my email address. It comes up Anthony Cumia and then my email address. So somehow, though, this guy was able to get my email address and send an email to GangstaFag under my email address. And here's the email I supposedly, and GangstaFag thinks I sent to him.
Oh.
Dear GangstaFag, my name is Anthony Cumia. I live in Long Island, New York. I have this reoccurring fantasy where you invade my house located in Great Neck and rape me with your giant black cock. No matter how much I pretend to resist. Please stop by sometime. Thanks, Anthony, cute as a puggle, Cumia.
Get to that email.
That is the email, Jimmy.
I thought that was the little voice.
And let me warn GangstaFag, just in case he tells, someone tells him where I live. He does manage to get in the house.
Are you trying to say that he's going to get a blast to the face?
In one way. Where it says, no matter how much I pretend to resist, my pretending to resist will be to unload every 12-gauge round I have in my pump shotgun into his black face, black ass, and black cock. It will never get near me. That is a warning to GangstaFag. Please, this was somebody's idea of a joke.
Sounds like we're at the beginning of a turf war here.
A little turf war.
Right.
I can't believe it, but just now I'm thinking GangstaFag thinks I really sent this. We must get in touch with GangstaFag. Yep. I have to clear this up.
Whoever sent this, maybe you want to send another one and clear it up for Anthony.
I don't want somebody using my email address.
Get Ben to call GangstaFag.
So get GangstaFag.
Oh, by the way, Michael Harrison's still not on our show.
Well, what it
seems to be avoiding us now.
Well, has anybody that we know maybe contacted them? Michael Harrison at Talkers Magazine. Maybe somebody has emailed or called that office and knows him. Maybe somebody we know knows him.
We just want to have a discussion why we weren't in the top 100.
Yeah, we think it was dishonest.
In America. Not at the office yet.
E-Rock, I don't think so I left my email open because, like I said, the name that appears before my email address isn't the name that appears when I really send one. It's my full name. I have nothing to hide.
So you're going to go home tonight and sit in a chair with a shotgun probably. Like, go home, press your SS uniform.
Yeah, it's Wednesday. So, it's the difference.
He does his ironing in the middle of the night.
Monday through Friday.
Yes.
I sit there
With
with
no
a weapon
lights
in my
on
lap.
the house. There's
You kidding?
Just under the moonlight, coming through one of his windows.
He sings song parodies and inserts Jew to any word that sounds like Jew.
I have no problem with the Jews. I am surrounded by Jews. The neighborhood I'm moving into, Jews.
Hitler was surrounded by him, too.
Exactly.
I love the Jews.
We're moving into Warsaw.
Just like they say, keep your friends close, but your enemies closer.
I love the Jews. The neighborhoods the Jews live in are fantastic. They're not, except, Warsaw, Poland, but that was a while ago. But the neighborhoods on Long Island that the Jews live in are great. They're very nice. And they have, their own police and everything. It's wonderful.
You're a bad Nazi.
I don't see one black person in my neighborhood walking the streets.
Wow,
they'd be kicked out.
You sound like a bleeding heart now, Ant.
I know. The other thing we were talking about during the break.
I'm teasing, asshole. And Jesus.
And John Heffernan would like to know this. His pal Rich Voss is thinking about tasing his audience.
No, you buy a little stun gun, and you never know if someone's going to rush the stage or something. You just want to stun them real quick.
You want to give them a big stun.
Or maybe you could run around like halfway through your set and wake them with it.
You guys had to think about it. It was funny from the beginning.
I really felt like, wow, that was a gem.
That was a fucking
That was a good one. All the comics out there, I can't think of one that has come up with the maybe I should have a taser on stage if the audience gets a little riled.
Why don't you just do your set from inside the Pope Mobile? You're not an assassination target. No one's after you, stupid. Except maybe the club owner for his money back.
Yeah, he'd be down every day. Bam! Another club owner hits the deck.
We saw a tape of you, and we really...
Yeah, I was at a club and somebody rushed the stage, and I was talking to my manager afterwards, and he said that some comic got rushed on stage, and the comic smacked him, and that comic got sued, and whoever rushed the stage won the settlement over the dude.
Jesus.
Yeah.
A friend of mine broke his hand punching a heckler in the face in Boston.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, everybody knows the guitar story. Everybody saw that where the guy smashed his guitar over the guy's head.
Yeah.
Right? And he got sued. He put 12 stitches in the guy's forehead. And the guitar was all smashed to pieces. And then he puts his guitar pick back into behind the strings. So
I already got my suing every comedy club thing. When they're driving you around to do radio, if that person ever gets in an accident, I will sue the entire chain. That's my plan. That's my retirement plan.
Hey, you know what I like about dating homeless women?
Oh.
You could, when you're done, you could drop them off anywhere. Hey, you!
That was the waitress. She was handing you a beverage, mushmouth.
You idiot. Want to buy a dryer? Door? It's just a pile of bodies in front.
Twitching.
Hey, sir, what are you eating there? Chicken wings? Fuck you! There he goes. I'll have one of those.
I'd like to buy a CD. Do you have change for a 20?
Hey, Rich, hi, it's the club owner. Listen, we're not doing the numbers that...
Fucking God.
The MC.
Yeah, right. Fucking Patrice won't get off the stage in time again. Sorry, Bonnie, I'm going on longer.
Now tell me about a guy that fucked you. Well, I'd rather not talk about that.
Wants to get a taste. Who the fuck talks like that?
Ask Heffron. You said a guy rushed you on the stage, right?
Yeah, he was gonna.
He was gonna, but he saw how much energy he has, and he knew you can.
On stage, he came. We were in the Improv in Hollywood, Florida, and he was coming on stage and doing that thing as if he's going to jump up there, and he kept doing it. And I told him, if you come on stage, I'm going to have to assume that you're going to do harm to me. But then I had a 10-minute conversation, before anybody at the club went, hey, should we get that guy? Maybe not to kick Heffron's ass.
But and plus, He's a tough guy, Heffron. He's a karate guy.
Oh, really? One of these guys?
He's like one of these karate guys that, like, not the regular karate, the karate that tries to kill you.
What do you do? Because I know you're a problem when you need to be.
Me?
Yeah. Well, you train. What are you training?
I do a thing called Krav Maga, but I have a fight room in my house doing all that, like, MMA stuff. It's just my golf. I get my ass kicked in a second, but it's just...
How long you been doing it?
I have no other hobbies.
You have a fight room in your house? What do you go in and go, quick comedy? No. Quick comedy, no.
Take your drink. No, don't. You don't need it. Yes, I do.
How long have you been taking the training that, dude?
I've been doing Krav for maybe like 3 years or something.
Okay. So if a guy rushes the stage, you'll take
you would if someone rushes, if anybody, you would probably try to knock him out, right? I mean, if a guy rushes, Norton would blow him, but you would try to knock him out, right?
Well, yeah. If they're coming on stage, you have a little bit of height. I'd probably mic stand them, and that's cheaper than trying to carry a taser around.
Mic stand
at every
could
club.
do that.
You could hit him with a mic
stand. You got a weapon right there.
Well, you could tase him. Stun gun.
Maybe you should stay clear of the taser.
Yeah, Voss, what happened that you're deciding to go down this road?
No, I'm not. Nothing happened.
Something that was.
I owe my daughter $20 and I'm dodging her.
I don't do any of that fucking material. I got all new stuff.
Oh,
Listen to me.
Cool.
Right. It's just you never know.
Like your old stuff.
Look at, huh?
I enjoy your old stuff.
And I might bring some of it back for a fucking greatest hits. Here's the thing.
The taser tour.
You get all these
greatest hit.
One track.
But I tell you, Rich, tasers are about $1,000 because I have one.
Do you have one?
Yeah.
Don't worry, he'll get one on eBay.
For
$120.
He'll buy a used one with fucking 3,000.
I just get batteries. I just get batteries and I throw them at the people.
Some sauerkraut in it.
Yeah, sir, could you stick your tongue out? I have to touch you with this.
Hold this toaster. Get into the. Yeah.
Oh no! I saw where you were going. That wasn't bad.
What did you say?
Toaster.
Or you can just hire, have a posse, get a security guy.
Well, that's black comics do that. They travel around with like 40 fucking guys. No one can get near them. But as a just an average white comic on the road, you never know, right? Don't you get nervous sometimes? And you're carrying all that money.
Yeah, well, especially when you're sick. Yeah, but I have, and I was just talking to somebody about this. I have a huge fear that somebody's always trying to kill me, though. Like when I'm in a hotel room, if I have an adjoining door, I have them move me so there's only one door in. And
a little paranoia.
I bought these new locks for hotel doors. You slip it in, you open the door, and then you close it, and it does some weird thing that nobody can get into your room, not even the housekeeping with a key.
Hey, that's good.
Last time I saw you, thought someone was trying to kill you in New York. Remember?
Yeah, I have little episodes like that. So, and I've been taking knife fighting classes, which is way more cooler than actual fist fighting classes because you don't have to be in shape.
Yeah, but knife, fighting, taser, just get a goddamn gun.
Well,
get a pistol permit.
In L.A., in Michigan, where I'm from originally, it's a right-to-carry state. And we had somebody around our backyard like 2 Saturdays ago, and that was legitimate. And I can't get one here. I would like to, because I'm trying to decide in the meantime, do I get a paintball gun? Because I can shoot about 150 rounds at the person until I get close enough to stab them? Or do I go Red Ryder BB gun until I can,
Right, just unload a few to his face until you can stab him.
Yeah, right?
I guess comics travel until you can't travel across state lines with guns, so that would be a problem.
Well, I guess if you have a carrying permit. See, I got turned down for a gun because I didn't realize when I got arrested, I didn't tell them.
Yeah.
And then they do the background check and stuff.
You didn't tell them? Everything on the form say disclose everything, traffic tickets they want, everything that's ever happened. Yeah. I guess a former crack addict trying to get a gun legally. I don't think they like that in the background.
It's just, I don't know.
All right. John, what are we promoting today, by the way?
I was just enjoying the show. What am I don't know why I'm here. I'm in Boston, I believe.
Oh, okay.
I'm
the
in
Connection?
Boston, this whole week.
Comedy Connection?
Yes.
Fucking fun, man.
When are you going to be in New York again? We love when you come by the studio.
Yeah, I was bummed. One of you guys were sick last time I was there.
Oh, shit, I had the flu really bad.
And you had, Gene Simmons was going to be on the same exact show that I was going to be, and I was...
Yeah, we were going to be part... This is what sucks. We were going to be part of his TV show and everything, and I had the flu really bad.
I was secretly happy because I wasn't here, and I would have missed Gene and been very hurt.
Yeah, I had 2 nights in a hotel that week that I was coming in with Heffron.
Yeah,
are you doing anything?
It up for everybody.
What are you doing for Last Comic 4? Are you doing anything for Last Comic 4?
No, I can't. I have a deal at ABC now. So.
How'd you get that?
Yeah.
Cool.
So I do nothing.
Hey, so they're bringing Last Comic back?
Yeah, I'm hosting it.
There's a new host, I think.
Yeah,
Who's
there
the
is
new
a new
host?
Bob and Ross are coming in. I just don't know when. We talked. I thought it was going to be a couple weeks ago, but it's been pushed back. So I'm going to ask them. I just don't know when.
They're coming in next week.
Oh, is it next week?
Okay. Yeah, we're doing.
But is Jay Moore part of this project?
I don't believe so.
No,
he's totally gone.
Wasn't it his idea, or he had a part of the action, or something?
Well, I heard they were suing him because he gave away the name or something like that, like Alonzo.
What on Last Comic 3? I don't know. They probably paid him off for paying him to do it. I mean, Jay said he quit comedy, so he can't do it, right? Didn't he say he quit comedy?
Yeah. All right.
So,
cool.
But
All right, John. We're going to take a break. We're going to let you go. Next time you're in New York, please stop by.
Yeah, I would love to stop by.
And you're at the Comedy Connection in Boston this weekend?
Yes, I am.
All right. It's John Heffron. Very
Stop
funny
knife
guy.
fighting.
Yeah, stop knife fighting.
All right.
Thank you,
Angel.
John.
I'm a big, arrogant, big mouth fucking asshole, right?
You are rough, man.
And I don't fuck with ugly bitches.
Patrice just keeps his women in line, man.
A good relationship is always one where the girl is a little bit insecure.
That is some philosophy, man.
Bitch management.
A happy man is a happy relationship.
With Patrice O'Neal.
Introducing a brand new relationship special featuring comedian and host of VH1's Web Junk 20, Patrice O'Neal. Saturday, March 11th from 8 to 10 p.m. Only on XM 202.
A happy woman is a miserable man.
But women don't even know how they want to be treated.
They're goofy.
Let's say hi to Katie. Katie, what's up?
Hey. What's up, guys?
Hey.
Is this Iraq?
Yeah.
Yeah, Iraq.
Oh, wait, no. Who is this?
Iraq.
Is it? Oh, hi.
Yeah, we're still on break.
I was calling for a last-minute pardon, if I could. I don't know who banned me last night from Pal Talk, but I was hoping. I was just on there. It was my first night on. I had a few drinks, and I clicked on. They were like, I was looking around. I watched that Tostito girl, and she's doing some amazing stuff. I was really having a good time, and I was in O&A's room, and they said, anybody new, raise your hand, and frickin' I got banned. And now my husband's all pissed off at me because I was using his account.
Oh,
and
boy. Wait. Katie?
Yeah?
Were you in the Opie and Anthony fan room?
I was.
Okay, see, I have no control over that room. No one here has control over that room. It is a separate entity from the Opie and Anthony live room, which we put on here on a daily basis.
Okay.
That one is run by... I don't know.
Why'd they boot you out? For what?
They're harsh, man. I don't know.
Oh, God damn. Fucking boss.
Oh, my God.
Jesus. I'm going to stop. Show the Pal Talk tab.
No,
right up to
get the fuck away from me. Go in the office and show it. He is not fucking coming near me.
Go ahead, go over there with that.
Yeah, go over there.
No, get the fuck away from me.
Go.
I swear to you, I'll drench you with water.
Go.
I'll spray water all over you. I'll spray water all over you.
Where you going with it? You guys
go to the office cam.
No, I checked out the office cam.
The office cam is up. I swear I'll spray you with fucking water. I will spray you with every bit of fucking club soda in here.
Anthony's using
Get
Canada
that
Dry as a weapon.
snot out of here.
What do I do?
Get the fuck away from here. Don't even get over here.
Get a
Stay
picture.
away from me.
Look at Voss's booger.
Stay away from me.
Get
Holy
a
shit.
fucking picture.
Put that in the fucking garbage.
Wait,
Don't show the camera in there.
Wait. They didn't get a picture yet. Get a close
Go to the office cam and show it to them.
No one checks out the office
Everyone checks out. They punch up both cameras.
All right, go to the office cam.
Go to the fucking office. Don't come near me. 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 I swear I'll
All right, go to the office cam. Danny's waiting.
What would you have done if I grabbed that and ate it?
All right. Fuck. Rick. Jesus. Rich just pulled a booger out of his nose that's got to be 4 inches long.
It was the biggest. Here, it's on Ope Ant 1 is the office cam for those on Pal Talk. Ope Ant 1. Look,
Wait, where is it? Look at the other camera.
I am looking.
The thing that looks like the Loch Ness Monster, that's fucking Voss's booger.
No, it must not be updating or something.
Oh, God.
No, tell me.
No, I saw the whole thing.
No, tell him to hold it.
Your thing is fucked up.
Hold it there for long.
Yeah, hold it up. You held it there for a while.
I didn't
Sick
see
motherfucker.
it. I swear to God, I didn't see it.
$20 to anyone that eats it.
Oh, my God.
So you're really delayed. Yeah, God, I can't even look at it on video. He pulled that out of his fucking nose, sitting there like a dirtbag.
Hold it up, Rich. Rich, hold it up.
And for the people that don't have Pal Talk, we got a picture that will be up on OpieNet.com.
God damn it.
Dude, I give, how much do we give any of the interns that eat it?
Ah, come on, I can't even fucking.
Oh my God,
I can't even
plenty of money.
Wait, so don't throw that out. Any of the interns need money?
I dreamed of the day that this would happen.
Wait, leave it there. Give one of them. It's only a booger.
It's amazing that it's not disconnecting. It's just sitting there like...
it can hang out different. It's stalactite. It should be on a cable.
It's like a bungee cord, man.
Dude, it's gone in.
Look at Anthony.
It's not. Shut up, I see it.
How would you like that to brush against your lips? Suck it down like a slug.
Imagine if by accident gets in your mouth and
what am I doing with
gums.
this?
Yeah.
What are we doing with this?
We're going to get an intern to eat it.
We're going to get an intern to eat it.
No, wait, don't.
Shut up, don't.
Shut up yourself.
I got $100. I got $100 for an intern that eats that.
100? Wait, get a video camera.
I know.
Get the camera, you fucking Lebanese creep.
Yeah, he's the creep.
I got $100, 50 of which will be reimbursed by Opie.
Yeah, I mean, you just you know what? $20 to put it on your face.
No,
because what if I got like hepatitis or something?
Stupid.
What if I got like something like fucking
then two of you will drop dead.
Malaria or something?
Fucking disgusting.
$100.
Interns are always looking for airtime. Here's your chance.
Who needs $100?
Here's your chance. $100. $100. No battery. Great. Okay.
Get the
no battery in the cam.
Oh shit! It's spinning.
Don't let it.
It's
drop
like tetherball.
onto the counter. All right. We're getting video of it at least. Here, face the camera.
Oh,
Rich.
God damn it. Put that fucking thing in the garbage, you fucking...
No. Wait, you just about put it in your mouth?
Look at
Touch with your tongue.
What's it like you're living around Jews now?
Wait, if you let it, here's what you do.
Snot
if you
like
close your mouth around it, but don't swallow it, that's, I think, $50.
Dude, if he does this...
No, he won't eat it. If you put your mouth around, if you just lock your lips on it...
I think this might make me puke.
Shut up.
Hold on.
What? No, not to eat it. I'll give you $100 to eat it. $100.
Where's Alligator Arms? What about him?
I don't know.
He doesn't want to.
He doesn't want to?
$100
We
to
have
eat
no
the
takers?
booger.
I thought Bill was going to do it.
$100. Who doesn't eat alcohol? Look at that. Look at Ben Franklin. He wants more than... How much do you want to eat it?
Look, you got...
To eat it, 500.
Oh, no.
500?
I'll eat it for 500.
500. How much does AZT cost?
Swallow that.
Why?
It'd just be too gross.
How much just to hold it in your mouth, but then close your mouth?
Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
You have to hold it in your mouth and then close your mouth.
Look, I can't hold this that much longer. People
how much?
People are going to think I'm gross.
Gem.
By the way, a lot of people saying that booger isn't that big because it's in your midget hands, so it's very deceptive.
How much to hold it in your mouth?
I don't know. Whatever.
$100. You don't have to swallow because you do a lot of stuff. $100, but you have to put it in your mouth and hold it in your mouth, and then you can spit it out. It's only a booger. It's not, there's nothing. $100.
Oh my God, it's getting longer.
How much you make an hour? How much you make an hour?
0.
Okay, well then this is for a lot of hours.
No one else?
$100.
No
man.
takers?
Oh, look at it, and it's.
You smelled a homeless hooker ass.
Yeah, you did. That's
I
right.
have to touch her though.
All you got to do is hold it in your mouth. You pull it off that thing.
Everybody's cringing on Pal Talk.
Oh, come on. Fucking bunch
Everyone
of
has
girls.
their hands up to their faces.
Nathaniel?
Fucking.
I'll get you on at Caroline's.
Oh, look at that.
Oh, there.
Get you a gig. Open it for Paul Mooney.
I'll get him to do a guest spot with me next week at the Stress Factory.
Wow, you want to perform for 6 people?
Anthony just went to his safe place.
I know. Believe me. Right now he's eating cotton candy on a Ferris wheel.
I swear I can't even look. I'm just looking.
Come on, what do we got? A bunch of girls around here?
I'm looking at the camera view. No, get the fuck away. I see. I swear to God. Get away from me.
Fucking Rick is holding us all hostage with his book.
All right, everybody, back up.
Put the money in the bag.
Screw the stun gun and the taser. Just pull one of those babies out. No one's going to be rushing the stage.
For free.
Huh?
Well, I'll give you 20 for that.
What's
Just
he gonna do?
he'll touch it with his tongue for free. I'll give him 20. Will you give him 20 for that? That's $40. Touch it with his tongue. That's
all right,
fair.
look, all I'm thinking about is the show. It's got to be closer to the camera. And I hate the thought of that I'm even fucking bringing
Anthony,
this
why
up.
don't you move the
this
camera
is for
closer?
you,
Yeah,
motherfuckers.
Why don't you move the camera closer?
It's all that you can do.
That's stretched as far as
All right, you know what? Then Rich better go over there.
Go closer.
Go over there on the other side of Jimmy.
If you come any closer, even as a joke, I swear the fucking God, I will squirt you with this and run out. You will not fucking see me until tomorrow morning. I swear.
Oh, there's a
I'm
real,
not fucking
There's
joking.
a real threat with 4 minutes left of the show.
Yeah. Oh, no, Ant. You're going to run out while the fucking Pac-Man music is playing?
All right, hold on. Let me direct a little here.
All right,
please.
All
right, get the camera up.
Oh my God,
got to be in the right position.
Rich, get closer to the camera just so they
really
can see
lagging.
the bigness of this thing.
Get the fuck away!
Right, hold on, just hold it there.
He
Hold it there
lunged
for a second. Hold it there.
Here's
hold it
how
there.
sick I am.
Hold it there.
He lunged at the camera, and I winced.
Bill do it. Bill, do it. You got the camera on it?
There it is. It's right on it. Don't move the snot. Here it is.
Wait,
oh my
wait.
God!
How about Bill has his?
Don't hold it up. You're moving out of the camera frame, fucking boss.
Stay right there, boss.
Get it down a little.
How about Bill gets his head on the counter and you just dip it into his mouth? And
now I'll have to rearrange the entire fucking
look at it. He's
shot.
going to lose it. He's going to lose it. He's going to drop it.
Ready? All right. Wait, is the video rolling?
Everything where.
Damn it. Here you go.
Bill, don't puke.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
Save for the garbage.
Just close your mouth. Don't leave it.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Did you see it touch his tongue open?
Oh,
that slimy booger, that salty booger was on his tongue.
Dude, I can.
Oh, God.
Dude, it was on his tongue.
Dude, I got a high tolerance. I'm gagging.
I am
gagging. Spray yourself with Clorox.
Holy shit.
No, don't
put chemicals in your mouth.
You just get the guy some water. Get us all water.
So what? He licked the booger. Good boy. You owe him $20 too.
Wow.
$20 a piece. Give that kid fucking $40. Atta boy,
Oh,
Rich.
is that fucking disgusting?
That's right. My dick's a little hard right now. That was kind of cute.
Holy shit.
Dude, and you know what? Here's the part that grosses Bill out. He meant to touch it with his tongue, but it's like flypaper. It's stuck to his tongue. The booger's like, I can't believe I got a willing taker. And try to come on.
I can't. I dreamt of the day that this would happen because sometimes at home I pull them out and they're like a half a foot long or whatever. And
Here's
just to
what
hear
Boss
you
does
guys,
in the car.
just to hear you guys scream.
He'll pull a booger like that. I've seen fucking for 15 years. I've been looking at those, and then he wraps it around a smoked cigarette butt. He's a fucking Voss is an atrocity.
Oh my God, I'm speechless.
Oh, did you see that fucking thing?
Absolutely,
it stuck to his
I
tongue.
did.
The whole booger stuck to his tongue.
That's why you're actually brilliant with what you just did because I'm like just touch. I knew when he would touch that thing, it was going to stick to it.
Oh, it was like
You're
static
brilliant,
electricity.
man. That was worse than actually swallowing it because then it was just.
And Bill sprayed his tongue with Clorox. Jesus, Bill.
I know.
Chemicals in your mouth.
He wanted that clean.
I know.
Bill is
Oh, no,
just such a trooper, man.
I don't need water. I didn't lick
What
the
is
booger.
everyone bringing water in for? Just in case we're ready to vomit?
Yeah.
Oh, you got to
No,
get
no,
Bill
I'm
$20.
fine. Don't even come near.
I'll
No
give
one
him
come
20.
near me now.
I gave him 20.
I'm going to give him $22.
That's $42.
I'm disgusted.
Why?
No one's getting anything.
Oh, Ant. What are you using Purell for? You going to put it on your eyes because you had to watch that?
Just in case any snot molecules were in the air.
How much for you to do that?
There is not a fucking price. I would be a homeless dumpster diving motherfucker before I would take $1 million.
I'm not saying this is too threatening, but when you say keep away, I'm going to throw water on you. You know, I mean, you got guns and shotguns and stuff.
That's how freaked out he was. Anthony was so base at that point. He was threatening Rich with Canada Dry.
I know you probably wouldn't want to get wet.
I know.
I was hoping that my first shot of squeezing this would hit the booger. That's what I would aim for, thus disarming you. I was hoping for that.
Thus then.
Anthony was so freaked
Disarmed.
out. I'll honk this horn at you.
And then I wanted to make sure he was getting the message.
So I had the authority thing going. No, you will not drop the booger. Drop it. Drop the booger.
You don't need a stun gun. You pull one of those out of your fucking nose, the entire audience is leaving.
I said that already.
Did you? I couldn't tell. I was in shock. I couldn't hear a thing. Yikes.
I say we get a list.
turned into a prop comic. I know.
Oh, yeah.
Your body is the greatest fucking tester of men. Your fucking ear.
Let's go to BCH from Whackbag. BCH.
Hey, what's up, boys? I got a quick wit that I learned.
Oh, okay.
I learned that when Anthony goes trolling for Black Cock, he only uses his first name in emails.
Yes, we did learn
Very
that.
important lesson. Adam in North Carolina.
Bastard.
Adam?
Yeah, I got a what did I learn? You don't have to be that smart to play basketball. Punching out.
All right, Rob on Long Island?
Yeah, why do you think so many...
Hey, what's up, guys?
Hey, Rob.
Yeah, I learned that Opie will hang up on me before I tell him what I learned today. Punching out.
I have what did we learn?
Yeah?
Yes. I learned that Opie should have hung up on that guy.
Yes.
Let's go to Leo in Jersey. Leo.
Hey, what's up, boys? I
Hey.
learned today that retard's favorite snack is lead paint chips.
Yes. Tim in Iowa. Tim.
Hey, what's up, fellas?
Hey.
Hey, I learned today that Anthony's afraid of the booger man.
Yes, he is.
Yeah.
Watch out.
Hey, by the way, we forgot to mention the Mummy Maniac.
Oh, yeah, on the loose. Well, this story's got some legs.
Yeah, so
They're gonna
I guess
be,
we can talk about it tomorrow.
Looking for the Mummy Maniac.
Are they talking serial killer?
Yeah, they think it's a serial killer, has killed once, could kill again. They're very frightened.
Ooh, the Mummy Killer. What a bad boy he's been.
Here's
where
the
SUV
front
comes
page of
in.
the paper.
What do you mean?
That's what we're getting.
Law and Order SUV.
Mummy Maniac on the loose.
I bet you it's going to be Mummy Mania soon. They'll all be wanting to be like the Mummy. Everybody be in the bands. I'll do the Mummy. You tape up your dance partner, throw her on the floor.
The latest craze.
Sicko.
There's E-Rock on Pal Talk. We rarely get that view.
Would you like to see somebody drink that booger in a glass of water?
No.
Like just suck it down like an oyster?
No.
Wow, that one was rough.
You almost threw up. I've never seen your face that distorted.
It was so fucking disgusting.
There's a lot of guys in suits here. Why? Why?
Hey, look at that, gentlemen. Hi.
There's a sight you don't see every day. Hello.
Oh, my God.
Let's say hi to JJ. JJ, what's up?
Hey, man, I learned Bob said need a taser to protect himself on stage. He's got boogers.
Thank you, JJ.
Very good.
Let's go to Tito in Atlanta. Tito.
Jimmy's on Pal Talk.
What I learned today's show?
Yeah.
Oh, he got you. Oh, no, here goes Jimmy. Look at his boyish behind. That's a 9-year-old boy bottom on a grown man.
What'd you learn? I learned that Open Ant both want to fuck with us. And I learned that Voss wants a girl to fuck it so he can hear about it.
Matt in Buffalo. Matt.
And I learned Hawk wants to put mayo on it and lick it.
Some of you guys heard Voss say Law and Order SUV.
Yeah, you
did. He say Law and Order SUV?
I didn't even catch it.
Holy shit, see? I completely distracted with the booger. The booger is like kryptonite to me. I couldn't do anything.
SUV. Stupid. Boss.
Flying standby.
Hey, what's up, guys?
Always good for one.
Today I learned that Anthony thinks the Diary of Anne Frank should be called Funny Girl.
Yes.
Yeah, I like that one. Hey, Ron and Fez are next.
Yes, they are. Hey, Fez.
Boss, quick plug. You got 5 seconds.
Stretch Factory next week. Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
545-732-545. Ha-ha for tickets.
Thanks, Voss.
That's it.